You are watching a master at work.
Straighter, not a roundhouse right hand. And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill somebody
back
for
a little bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the greats, or the best competition.
Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Yo, it's the best, fight the best. If you ain't with the moto, just click the link, bitch, and get buried like the rest. It ain't gonna work how you want it. These trolls already tried, too many come but don't leave. So if you hear, you gotta die. I'm spitting straight facts. These bitches crying cause they hate that. The LDBC's the top topic, bitch, hate that. We the ones that bring the truth to these fans. So while you hate, I'ma laugh and keep counting these bands. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link, get prepared to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you. Welcome to the graveyard. Click the link if you dare to. Bury you alive, I'm prepared to. Welcome to the graveyard. You get your sources from clowns, so when you come around, we don't hear you.
Welcome to the graveyard.
Salute, y'all, man. Let's get to this work, man. Who we got in the building? I know I'm starting a little late, but I had to grab some grub first, y'all. Who we got? My brother Jut. What up, Jut? Brody Insane in the building. What's up, bro? Mr. Make Him Sick. What up with you, homie? Eric O. Chris Legg in the building. The beautiful Queen TV. My brother Snoopy Mac. Dream Team in the building. BG, what up? NBA D Nice ATL is in the building. Real ATL. My homie Speaks in the building. King Boney, what up? Light Eyes, my bro. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? Mr. BA in the building. Dez, Fly Eagle Fly, Mr. Roll Tide, Mr. Shelton in the building. Uncommentary, my brother John, the daughter. Stephen X, what's up with you, King? The beautiful Queen Mother Chiquita is in the building. Adrian Payne, salute to my bro. Young World, what up with you, King? Kevin Dunbar in the building. ATL unanimous, real ATL is in the building. Salute to my brother. Mike Bay, what up? Mr. Carter's in the building. What's up, Mr. Carter? G. McCall, what's up with you, King? My brother B. Hayes in the building. What's up? Salute to my brother B. Hayes, man. Salute to my brother B. Hayes. Preacher, man. What's up, Big Preach? Salute to Preach in the building, man. Earl Ferry, what up? Big Maul in the building. Vaughn D, what's up with you, King? D8 Faux Tree in the building. What's up with you, King? Big Chris, what up, Chris? My brother Mark Wunderlich in the building. Salute to my brother Mark Wunderlich. African Thor, what up, though? Crod, salute. Come on, say you finna drop those 3 boots. They're coming. Definitely coming. Definitely on the way. Definitely on the way, bro. Definitely on the way. More boxing. What up? Devo, B-Boy. Salute to you, UG. UJ. I don't want to say you mess your name up, but salute to my homie UJ, or EJ. Salute to my homie EJ. BVG, what up with you? Alico in the building. What's up, big Alico? Kane's Dre, what up? Callie Snipes in the building. What's up with you, homie? The beautiful Shade Girl. I see you, beautiful Shade Girl. Brian, what up? Goon. What up, Goon? Red, what's up, Red? Sony in the building. Big Brack. What's up, Big Brack? I know I should have went, bro, but I had things that I had to take care of, bro. It's all good. My OG Oak Park is in the building. What's up, OG Oak Park? Notorious, salute. All right, y'all. I'm going to speak directly to Shakur Stevenson fans because this is a low key for y'all. Not really. Notorious, what's up with you, homie? ATX, what up? This is not a full thing on Shakur Stevenson fans. This is low key. A lot of Brian Norman fans, low key, came from hating Devin Haney and being a Shakur fan. Low key, not high key. That's why if you look at this picture, you see Shakur Stevenson all the way in the back. El Padrino, what up with you, homie? He's all the way in the back. He's all the way in the back, and he's all the way in the back for a reason, bro. He's all the way in there for a reason. Yes, there are Shakur Stevenson fans that hate Devin Haney. They hate that man because Devin didn't give Shakur Stevenson an opportunity for Undisputed at Shakur Stevenson's price. Because Devin Haney didn't give Shakur Stevenson, man, you got to give Shakur Stevenson Undisputed at what he wants. And there is Shakur Stevenson fans that hate him. There isn't many. There's not a lot of Shakur Stevenson fans that hate Devin, but that's where Brian Norman fans are coming from, bro. What's up, Rich? A lot of Devin Haney fans. Not a lot of them, but there is a grip. There is a grip. What's up, Joe? There's a grip of Shakur Stevenson fans that hate Devin Haney, bro. They hate Devin, bro, because Devin didn't give this man Undisputed at his price. Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. What's up with you, bro? If Devin would have gave Shakur Stevenson undisputed at the price that Shakur Stevenson wanted, then they would love Devin Haney. They would love Devin. There's not many. That's why he's in the back. There's not many, y'all. There really isn't that many. Straight up, there's not many. So I'm only talking about a very small group of fans, a very small group. What's up, Mike? There's a very small group of Shakur Stevenson fans that hate Devin Haney. And that's where praise and glaze for Brian Norman is coming from. There's a very small group. They're not big, y'all. It's not big. Seriously, it's not a lot of people, bro. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, man, like, nah, is this? No, it's not a lot of them. Really isn't. But there is a small contingency. Preach, say the champ is here with a little love. Salute to the champ. Thank you, champ. Mr. Lightning, what's up with you, bro? Sanction boss in the building. What's up, Rich? Hit him. What up with you, homie? All right, there's not a lot of Shakur fans. It's not. I'm telling y'all, I'm just keeping it a stat. There is Shakur fans rock with Shakur. And they don't rock, well, they rock with other fighters, right? But they mainly rock with Shakur. But there is a small contingency, a very small group of Shakur fans. They're not big. It's a very small group of Shakur fans that hate Devin Haney because Devin Haney didn't give Shakur what Shakur wanted. It's not many Shakur fans, y'all. I'm going to keep it a stack with y'all. The Droof, salute to my brother the Droof, just coming through laughing. Yes, that's down. I'm going to do that, Kamal. Yes, I promise you I will. Promise you I will, brother. I got you. Salute to my brother Kamal. My brother Nas in the building. What's up to the king? Deepak say as a core fan, he was drunk asking for a 50-50 split. I mean, my thing is, brother, I don't mind if he asks. I never mind it. Ask B. Hayes. Me and B. Hayes have argued over this a million times. I've never minded that he asked for 50-50. He could have asked for 90%. Shoot for the stars and land on the moon. I got no problem, bro. I got no problem. My issue, and B. Hayes can tell you this, as a diehard Shakur fan, he could tell you, my only issue was that when Devin got to a point where he said enough is enough, I'm not going no farther than this. Bro, you got to bet on yourself. At that point, Shakur needed to bet on himself. He needed to take that, bro. That's the only problem I got with Shakur. That's it. I believe Shakur is one of the best fighters on earth. On earth, bro. He is in my pound for pound for sure. That is my problem with Shakur Stevenson. That is my problem. Nothing else, bro. Nothing else. That is my issue. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddess Sugar Free Mars is in the building. What's up, beautiful goddess Sugar Free Mars? Joe the Beast, what's up with you, King? And I really want you guys to be, I want to be clear with everything I'm saying. I'm not a hater, bro. Y'all will tell y'all right now, bro, I don't hate on Brian Norman Jr. I don't like his punk ass daddy, bro. I got no beef with Brian Norman Jr. I ain't got no beef with this nigga. I wish this man success in all of his fights except this one. Every other fight, I'm a fan of Brian Norman Jr., bro. I am a fan. It's his punk ass daddy that's on some goofy shit. Did y'all see Marquavion? What's up with you, King? Did y'all see? Salute to my brother Salam, King. Did y'all see B-Rat and bump into Bill Haney again today? B-Rat bumped into Bill Haney today at the at that what's the name, right? Do you know what he did? Nothing. All this tough guy talk that he's doing, all this stuff that he said, oh, I'm gonna do this, and he a bitch, blah, blah. All these things. Do you know what he did? Nothing. He didn't do anything, y'all. He did nothing. This is why I keep saying, bro, you make yourself look hella weak, bro. You make yourself look like a straight mark. Like, stop it. Bro, listen, bro. All you should be talking about, all B-Rat should be talking about is how the fight's going to play out and what he's looking for with his son being victorious or whatever the case. That's all he should be talking about. Why is he doing this, bro? Why is he doing this? Why, bro? Why? Well, I don't understand why is he, bro, you're not Bill Haney, bro. Knock it off. You're not Bill, nigga. You are B-Rat. You're not Bill Haney. Stop trying to be something you're not, bro. Be your damn self. Oh, yeah, you pulling up with an entourage. You pulling up with all these people. You pulling up with all these bells, all these. Nigga, the same people who are at every single Devin Haney fight, the core group. There used to be a lot more. There is a core group, bro. A core of like maybe 15 people. A very small, it's a core group. That's his sparring partners, his chef, the lady that does his massages and does his stretches. She's been with him forever. His chef been with him for years, bro. This core people, his little brother, bro. These are people. His bigger brother. This nigga's tripping. And yes, every one of them, so to my brother Carolina Slim, they all have a job in DHP. Every last one of them. Every single one. And nigga, I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be there. That is a fact. I was supposed to be there. Like Trill asked me like 3 days ago, like, bro, what's up, man? I said, bro. Man, he asked me like a couple times. My brother Sony Augustus says, Norman Sr. being himself is a certified goofy. Bro, listen, bro. There's no reason, y'all. Seriously and honest on everything. Let me pause right quick. I'm going to take this off the screen because I really want to pause. Right quick. There is still time, Stephen X, but I'm good, bro. There is still time. It's an 18-hour flight. I'm good. What's up, Dragon Fang? I'm not a leech. I'm not a mooch. I'm not none of that. They want me there. I want to be there, but I'm not trying to be no distraction. Yeah, get me a plane ticket. Nah, bro, I'm cool. But let me just explain this right quick. And I want you guys to hear me before I start speaking on anything else. Bro, there is no point for him to doing all this, bro. There is no point for Brian Norman Sr. to do all this. This is legitimately pointless. All this rah-rah tough guy stuff, and you talk about how you going to beat somebody up and what you're going to do to some. Bro, Tank was there. You still haven't done nothing to Tank. Tank's not on the team. Well, I mean, he's on the team, but he's not fighting. Tank's not fighting nobody, bro. He not fighting nobody. Say less, Nas. I'm gonna be to the next one, bro. Bro, Tank is not fighting. All Tank is doing is his job. He is Devin Haney security. He has been Devin Haney security for years, years and years and years, bro. Since like 2018, 2019, something like that. BG, what up? What's up, JR? J-Man, salute. Bro, they're going on damn near a decade. Like, he's not doing anything that he shouldn't do. Nothing. Envy to God. What's up with you, King? Salute to my brother, Envy to God. So I'm sitting here looking at bro like, dude, like, what is you doing, bro? You saying what you're going to do. Do you guys realize that Tank walk around them dudes all day? Carefree, footloose, and fancy free. Not a care in the world. He walk around them dudes all day long, bro. They don't say or do nothing. He walk around them all day, bro. Footloose and fancy free. What's up, Julius? Bro, they don't say or do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Queen Bella is in the building. What's up, Queen Bella? Bro, you doing all this excess talking about you going to do this to somebody. You going to do that to somebody. You going to put hands on this man. This guy can get beat up and that guy can get beat up and all this stuff, bro. Bro, nigga, you haven't said a harsh word to this nigga in person. Not even a harsh word, bro. Nothing, bro. Like, legitimately nothing. You haven't kicked dust in their direction. You haven't looked this nigga up and down or nothing, bro. Nothing. This nigga snatched you up and your son in front of you, and you still are talking about Bill. Bill didn't touch you. You still talk about what you're going to do to Bill and you're going to do. Bro, you look this man right in the face and smile. All this is not needed, bro. Like, dead ass serious. All this weird ass energy this dude got is not needed, bro. It's not needed, bro. It's seriously not needed. You doing all this excess stuff. You making it look bad for you. You get on Mill City every damn day. I'm surprised you wasn't there today, to be honest. But you get on Mill City every damn day and just to crap on. But what you doing, bro? What are you doing? What's the point? Like, what is the point of that? Yeah, it's not like when you see the man, you do anything. I can understand if you was talking all this rough, tough, what you going to do, and then when you see the man, they got to keep y'all apart. They got to hold you back, and I can understand that. Nigga, you ain't doing anything. You see this man, there is nobody in between, and you smiling, wearing Cartiers, trying to be Bill Haney. Nigga, you ain't never worn them before. You just bought them hoes trying to be Bill. There is no reason for none of this, bro. None. Yasir Salam King. Sleaze, what up, Sleaze? There's no, bro, you got caught in lies. You got caught in a bunch of lies. Just take it. Just take it and move on, bro. You're trying to fight out of lies and you're only digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. No, bro, regardless of what happened Saturday, nigga, you still a liar, bro. Do you understand this? Regardless of what happens, regardless, you are still a liar, bro. All right, anyways, let's get back to this now. Now, I want to be real clear here. All right, I want to be real clear. Prince J2K West, salute. Hey, Darren, trust me, I'm going to break it down, bro. Salute to Darren Collins. I'm going to break it down, bro. I'm going to break it down. There is a little, is the Shakur fans, I'm speaking to you guys. Most of you guys don't hate Devin, all right? Y'all don't hate Devin. You believe in Shakur, all right? You guys believe in Shakur. Most of y'all don't hate Devin at all. Most of you guys are only focused on Shakur Stevenson. It is about Shakur, right? Shakur. Y'all got Shakur over everybody. Shakur. That's what you guys believe. That's what most of y'all believe in, right? And then you're going to fire off at somebody that you believe is holding Shakur Stevenson back in any capacity, right? Doesn't matter who it is. You're going to fire off him. If you think it's Deb, you're going to fire off. You think it's Tank, you're going to fire off. T.O., fire off. It don't matter who it is. You're going to fire off. I respect the majority of Shakur fans. I'm talking at least 85%. At least 85% of Shakur Stevenson fans only care about Shakur Stevenson's success. All right? About 85%. That 15% is who I'm talking about in this live stream. 85%. 85 of you guys. My brother B. Hayes. Even Big Dog Willie. Right? Nah, Mr. Lightning. No, there's Shakur fans that rock with Shakur and want Shakur Stevenson's success over everybody. But they know what reality is. They know what reality is. They know his flaw. Right? His flaw. And we can debate. You notice we don't debate nothing about his skill set. We don't debate nothing about his accolades. We don't debate nothing about his resume. No, the only thing we debate is the fact that he should have took that 25%. That's it. That's it. That's it, y'all. That's it. Nothing else. And there is a contingency of Shakur Stevenson fans, 15%. The vast majority of Shakur Stevenson fans, the vast majority. Jalen, what up, homie? The vast majority. What's up, Malik? All right, the vast majority. I'm talking 85%. The vast majority of Shakur Stevenson fans are not really haters, bro. The vast majority. There is 15% of Shakur Stevenson fans, 15% that are straight pussified. They do not believe in Shakur Stevenson at all. They like Shakur. They don't believe in Shakur. They believe that everything should be Shakur Stevenson's way and nobody else's way. And if anybody is doing anything in any other way, what's up, Kevin Lamar? Salute to my brother. If anybody is doing anything in any different way, in any capacity, then they're wrong. Shakur is never wrong. He's never done anything wrong. Nigga brushes his teeth correctly. He ain't never took a shit wrong. Freedom's March, my brother is in the building. Salute to my brother, Freedom's March. Yeah, there is people. EA, what's up with my brother EA? My brother Shogun is in the building. What's up with you, King? There are people that are like that, but with Shakur Stevenson, it's not that many. My brother Armani is in the building. What's up with the King, bro? Salute to my brother Armani. OG Marcus, what's up with you, King? All right, there is a very small contingency of Shakur Stevenson fans. Very small, a very, very small 15% that are just straight outright weird ass delusional haters. But it's a small percentage there. It's not a big percentage, y'all. It's a small percentage. Shakur Stevenson fans, the vast majority just believe in Shakur. All right? But that 15% hates Devin Haney because Devin Haney did not give Shakur what Shakur wanted at Shakur Stevenson's price. If Devin would have given in to Shakur Stevenson, whatever Shakur wanted, however he wanted in any capacity, that 15% would not be hating on Devin. All right? Now, let's move over. That's 15%, y'all. All right? Let me put it in the comments for you. 15% core fans are Devin haters. 15%. It's a very small percentage, y'all. It's a very small percentage. Very small. All right. Teofimo Lopez does not really have that many fans. He doesn't really have that many fans, y'all. He doesn't. And everybody that rocks with Teofimo Lopez shits on Devin Haney. All of them. Every last one. Every last one. If people say, oh, come on, man, Teo got fans, man. No, he does not. No, he doesn't. Let me explain to you guys how Teofimo Lopez does not have fans. H-Town in the building. What's up with you, King? Let me explain to you how he does not have fans. Let me explain to you. Devin Haney fights on a co-main event, and the entire planet stops. Oh, God, man, Devin's on a co-main event, man. Devin's a co-main event, man. It's a co-main. I can't believe it. You guys say Devin is this. You guys say Devin is that. Why is he the co-main? Teofimo Lopez fights on the undercard of the co-main, not even the main, and nobody says nothing. Let me say that one more time. Teofimo Lopez fights on the undercard of the co-main. And nobody cares. There's no words, no conversation, nothing. All you guys do is focus on the fight that Teo was fighting in. Oh, man, it's a good fight for Teo, man. Teo had the best night of the card, best fight of the card, man. He had the best fight, man. It was such a great fight, man. The best fight, man. That's all y'all focus on when it comes to Teo. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it. Queen Bella got herself one. Queen Bella got one, y'all. Salute to the beautiful Queen Bella. She got herself one. I wasn't going to say nothing, but y'all can read the comments. Queen Bella got herself one. Y'all know this is the same guy that be following me on he follows me on Twitter. And I posted him. I posted him on Twitter. This is the guy that will click the link and be in here straight naked. That guy right here, he'll click the link and he'll be in the back naked. Dead ass serious. Then he tried to write something to me. Dumbass tried to write something to me on Twitter. And I straight exposed his ass. And then he blocked me. I don't care though, bro. I never cared. I don't give a damn about you dudes, man. I don't give a damn about you dudes. You dudes care about me. I straight exposed him on Twitter and he blocked me. You are a raging homosexual, dude. Anyways, let's get back to this. Teofimo Lopez, shout out to Queen Bella for busting into the white meat. All right, so let me get back to this. Teofimo Lopez, the reason why I put Tio in the back and not in the front, y'all. The reason why. You'll understand the reason here in a second. Teofimo Lopez is in the back because Tio really don't got fans like that. All of his fans are Devin Haney haters. As a matter of fact, all of his fans are just haters. Julius, my brother, he said, just showing some love to the channel. Your work is much appreciated. Always cooking. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. Teofimo Lopez fans they're all just haters. All of them. Doesn't matter who, they're just haters, bro. There is I don't know any Tio fans that say, you know what, I rock with Tio. I rock with Tio, man. And, you know, it's all good. I think Tio's a great fighter. I don't got no beef with nobody. I think Tio beats all these guys. But, man, I rock with Dev, and I rock with Shakur, and I rock with Tank. And I've never heard a Tank fan say that. I mean, a Tio fan say. Never in my life. I have never heard any Tio fan ever say that at all. Tio fans legitimately, all they do is talk about hating somebody. That's all they do. Go watch any video from anybody that did a video that rocks with Teofimo Lopez. Anybody. It doesn't matter. Anybody. Go watch a Punch Drunk video doing something about Teofimo Lopez and look in the comments, and Punch is going to be hating. But look in the comments and all you're going to see is people hating on somebody in some capacity. That's all you're going to see. What's up, Brandon? That's all you're going to see, y'all. Whether they're hating on Keyshawn Davis, whether they're hating on Shakur Stevenson, whether they're hating on Devin Haney, whether they're hating on Richard Hitchens, whether they're hating on Tank Davis, they are just doing nothing but hating on somebody. I promise you. You ain't going to see nobody in the comments, any Tio fan in the comments, just saying, nah, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro. Nah, you tripping, bro, because I rock with this guy and I rock with that guy. I think Tio's the goods, but I rock with. There is no Tio fans like that at all. Here for boxing, my Brody. What's up with you, bro? There is none. There is none, y'all. There is none. I promise you, there is none. None. What's up, Jarrell? What's up with you, homie? There is none, y'all. There is no damn. There is no Tio fan that is not a hater. If there is, I've never seen any. I've never seen any. So what I'll say is, nothing's perfect. So I'll say 99% of Teofimo Lopez fans, 99% are haters. 99%. Tio has got a solid fan base of roughly 50 people. Roughly 50 people, bro. About a solid, crispy 50. My bro Kamal say Tio has pissed off every demographic, nationality. That is facts. That is absolute facts. That is 100% facts. Dude got a solid 50. I mean, a crispy 50. A crispy 50 fans. So I'm going to go about 99%. 99% of Tio fans are nothing but haters. There is a 1% that we don't know. Right? We don't know. Right? I do not know about them because I've never really talked to my homie N Still is in the building. What's up with you, King? Salute to my brody N Still. All right, so I'm going to rock with a solid, deep fried crispy. I'm going to rock a solid, deep fried, a deep fried crispy, 222. I'm going to rock with a solid, deep fried crispy, yo. A southern deep fried crispy 50 fans. 50. Solid, y'all. Solid 50. Solid. Okay? Solid. Now, of that, 1% I can't say is haters. 99% are haters. So, if you say he's got a solid 50, that's about 15% of Shakur Stevenson fans are haters, which is why they are hating on Devin Haney. 15%. The vast majority are not. Now, if 99% of the 50, you're looking at roughly 48. 48 of T.O.'s 50 fans. 48 of his 50 fans are haters. So you're looking at, let's just say, about 5. That's about 5% right there. Just added that 5. So now we've got 20% total. All right, we've got about 20%. We now know where about 20% is coming from. About 20%. All right. All right, we have gotten. All right, so we've got 15% from Core. We got 5% from Tio. That's where we at. So right now, we got 20% of the hate captured. All right, that's what we got right now. We got 20% of the hate captured. Now, Richardson, Hitchens, Popo. I was going to do this meme differently. But if I would have did it differently, you guys would not have captured it. All right, you would not have captured it, bro. Salute to my brother Brandon. He say, "Salute, be up. I've been patiently waiting for my wrench back. Thank you, fam." Salute to Big Brandon. I told y'all just chill, bro. I told y'all just chill. I said just chill, bro. Now, and that's why my bro Big Brandon wrenched up, just like he was gonna always be. Shit, Jose Diaz would have been wrenched up too by now. But he's the one talking about, I don't got no wrench. Pfft, I'm out of here. I ain't got no wrench. I'm out of here. Like you niggas got wrenches on everybody's fucking page. Like you niggas got wrenches on everybody's pages. You niggas go to everybody else's pages. You've got no wrench, but you come over here and upset because you ain't got a wrench over here. Even when I told you guys, relax, bro. Salute to my brother Brandon. Now, what I was going to do, y'all, and I mean this clearly, what I was going to do is I was going to take his face and a bunch of other fighters' faces and blend them. My brother B's in the building. B's is he's part. B's, Mr. Lightning, B Hayes, Big Dog Willie. All 4 of those guys that are Shakur fans are part of the 85% who are not haters, bro. They're not haters, bro. There is 15% that are haters. The rest of Shakur Stevenson fans, the vast majority of Shakur Stevenson fans are not haters. The vast majority. They just rock with Shakur over everybody. This is why, but Shakur Stevenson has way more fans than Teofimo Lopez. That's why there's a 15% of his fans that are haters. But there's the vast majority of Shakur Stevenson fans are not haters, bro. They're not haters at all. The vast majority. Teofimo Lopez does not have nowhere near the amount of fans that Shakur Stevenson has. It's not even close, bro. It's not even a conversation. He doesn't have nowhere near. I'm telling you, bro, nigga got a Southern Baked Deep Fried 50. A Southern Baked Deep Fried 50 fans. Now, if you look at Richard Popo Hitchens, with Richard Popo Hitchens, what I was going to do is I was going to blend his face with a whole bunch of other people. But then you guys wouldn't have known who it was. So what I did was I took the face of all the other haters. The face of all the other ones. You name them. Greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, yams, rams. You name it. All them niggas blended in. You got Mr. Popo. Blend them all in, bro. Blend them all in. Blend them all in, bro. Every single one, blend them all in. You got Popo, bro. Blend them in, you got Popo. Greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, rams, hams, yams, lambs. Blend them all in. The beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddess, Sugar-Free Mars. She say 10 toes with the beautiful king. Salute to you and those beautiful 10 toes. Yeah, so take everybody, y'all. Take them all. Sunshine, what up? Take everybody that is not on this screen. Take them all. Blend them all together. And you have Mr. Popo. You have the face of all the rest of the haters in Popo. Which equals a Sammy Sweet 2% of hate, bro. That's a Sammy Sweet 2% of the hate. That is where a crispy 2% of the hate comes from. Take everybody, bro. Take them all. If it's not the fake ass Teofimo Lopez fans, if it's not that 15% of Shakur Stevenson has more fans than Tio, Richard Hitchens, and all the other haters combined. All of them. But you guys will say, nah, he ain't got no fans. He really ain't got no fans. Big Rick Timms is in the building. What's up, Big Rick? Salute to my brother, Big Rick Timms. You guys will run through here. Nah, man, they ain't got no fans. Shakur ain't got no fans. Don't nobody follow Shakur, man. Shakur ain't got no fans. Shakur Stevenson is one of the only fighters in all of boxing, that can do 1 million views on free TV. Let that sink in. This is free TV, y'all. Free TV, free. Which means you just flip it through the channels and happen to pop up on a boxing match. Shakur Stevenson is one of the only fighters, there isn't many, in all of boxing who can do 1 million views on free TV. That is a fact, bro. That is an absolute fact. 100% fact. There isn't many other fighters. We can all talk about pay-per-views and we can talk about all these things, and that's fine. That's fine. Shakur Stevenson can do 1 million on free TV. I want you guys to think about all the fighters that fought on free TV and don't do 1 million. He did. Don Dada said Tio did 1 million with Lomachenko because that was Lomachenko. How many did he do with that Walmart worker that was busting boxes? Steve Claggett. Exactly. That many. Lomachenko was built, and you should know that. Look at your meme. You should know that Lomachenko was that guy. You guys should realize that Loma was that guy, bro. Lomachenko was him. You should know this. Over 1 million with egg yolk, RBZ. Over 1 million, not a million. He did over 1 million with egg yolk. Over 1 million. Over 1 million. Not 8 million. He did over 1 million with egg yolk. He's got more fans than these guys, bro. He's got more fans. Way more fans. Way more. Bro, if you really want to keep it a stack, Ravens Nation, salute to my bro Ravens Nation. Thank you so much, bro. If you really want to keep it a stack, bro, he got more fans than Ryan Garcia. Oh, I don't know about that, BF. You tripping, man. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I don't know. No, Ryan Garcia got more haters. He's got more haters. Right now, we have 22% of the Devin Haney hate. Justified, y'all. All right, we've got 22% of the Devin Haney hate justified. We've got 22%. 22%. CJ from the 504 in the building. What's up to my brody CJ? We've got 22% justified, y'all. 22%. 22%. All right. Nah, you ain't got to like it, B. These are facts, King. These are just facts, bro. These are just facts. Dead ass serious. They're just facts, bro. Just facts. And the thing about it, Bees, is I challenge somebody to challenge me. I challenge somebody to challenge what I'm saying. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to love it. You can like it. You can hate it. Whatever. Challenge me on what I'm saying. Shakur Stevenson has more fans than Ryan Garcia. No, he don't, BF. No, BF, because Ryan Garcia, man, he got 3 million followers on Instagram, 5 million followers. He got these guys on Facebook. Yeah, but are you guys breaking down who those guys are? Are y'all breaking it down who they are? Those are children. Majority of them are little ass kids. No, Shakur Stevenson has real boxing fans. Real boxing fan. I know what you said, Bees, but I just wanted to make sure that people were like they didn't get it misconstrued, like there was any glaze here. That's all, Big Bees. I know what you said, King. No, Shakur got real boxing fans. Bro, that's why his fan base holds 15% of the hate, not 85. The 85 is real fans. They're real Shakur fans. They know what it is. There's a small contingency group of them, 15% that are haters. That's where majority of it comes from because he's got real fans. Real fans. Real fans. Real fans. Shakur Stevenson's got real fans. You guys running around here talking about he's boring and he can't do this and he just runs and blah, blah, blah. Well, it don't stop real fans from watching him. Oh, they left his arena. Yeah, but they went there before they left and they watched the whole fight and left early. So what? Ryan Garcia don't got no fans like that. Ryan Garcia's fans come from hating Devin and fighting Tank. That's it. Correction. Oscar De La Hoya, hating Devin and fighting Tank. That's it. Oscar De La Hoya, hating Devin and fighting Tank. He has done absolutely nothing to garner any attention as a boxing fan other than those three things: hating Devin, fighting Tank, and Oscar De La Hoya. That's it. They'll try to lie to you, Queen Bella, and say that he sold out in San Antonio. No, he didn't. No, he did not sell out. That is a lie. Do you know how they protect fighters like him, their image? What they'll do is, right, they'll put for sale, they'll open up in a stadium or an arena that seats 60, 70,000 people, right? And they'll open up 10,000 seats. They'll open up 10,000 seats and they'll say, yo, the tickets are going fast. They're going fast, bro. The tickets are going fast. The arena seats 70,000 people. 60, 70,000 people. You sold 12 to 14,000 tickets. How is that a sellout? How did you sell out? You did not sell out. No, you did not. They took black carpets or big ass black towels, and they pulled it, not towels, but sheets, and they pulled the black sheets over the seats. They pulled the black sheets over the seats, and then they put the camera angles. So all you got to do, right, because those cameras they digitally move. So you just type in the parameters for the cameras to move, so they never go too high, they never go too far to the left, or they never go too far to the right. They go just enough to capture all the seats that are filled. That's it. That's all they do, yo. They capture crypto. What up? They capture the seats that are filled. You're not going to do that at a Shakur Stevenson fight. They don't do that at Devin Haney fights. They don't do that, bro. They don't. Like when Shakur Stevenson fans were debating about the split they wanted for Undisputed, I never said they didn't have a valid point. I never said that. Not one time did I ever say the Shakur Stevenson fans don't have a valid point. I never said y'all don't have a point. Never once. But what I did say is, you got to bet on yourself in some capacity. Freeman, what's up with you, King? You got to bet on yourself in some capacity. You shoot for the stars, you land on the moon. He was on the moon. He wanted to go farther. And Devin wasn't doing it. And that's the problem. That is the issue. Nothing more, nothing less. That is the issue. That and that alone. That alone. Now, I will tell y'all again, Shakur Stevenson has a bigger fan base than Ryan Garcia. Okay. Okay. Ryan Garcia, of the 78% that is remaining of haters, Ryan Garcia accounts for 30%. His entire fan base. His entire fan base is haters. His entire fan base, y'all. His full fan base. Everybody that rocks with Ryan Garcia hates on Devin. Prince Savage, salute. His full fan base. The whole fan base. Which then leaves 48%. Of Tank fans are 100% haters. Damn near 50% of Tank fans. Damn near 50%. Now, let me give y'all this again now. So 15%. There you go. There is the breakdown, y'all. There is the breakdown. There's the breakdown. There's the breakdown. That is the breakdown of where Devin Haney's hate comes from. Right there. That is the breakdown. Every single, well, not every single. I'm going to say 98% of Brian Norman fans come from that group. 98%. There are people, and they're far and few in between, like my brother ATL Unanimous, who are Brian Norman fans, and they're Devin Haney fans as well. They just rock with Brian. 98% of Brian Norman fans come from that group. 98%. Now, let me explain. Now that we've broken it down, where they come from, y'all. All right, now that we've broken it down, 98% come from this group right here. 98% of Brian Norman fans come from this 100% of Devin Haney haters. 98%. 98. Okay? That's where they come from. The 15% of Shakur Stevenson fans, because he has a very big fan base. The 15%. The 85% are solid Shakur fans. They just believe Shakur beats everybody. That's it. 15% are Shakur Stevenson fans, and they're haters of Devin Haney. Of that 15%, a good percentage of them are out here cheering for Brian Norman for no reason. They just don't like Devin Haney. 100% of the 50 motherfuckers that rock with Teofimo Lopez are cheering for Brian Norman. 100%. Do you guys know that Brian Norman said that he wants to go to 140 and win a belt? Who knew that? Who knew that Brian Norman said he wants to go to 140 and win a belt? Did anybody know that? The commish. What's up, commish? Did anybody know that Brian Norman said he wants to move down to 140 to win a title? Did y'all know that? Yes. Well, I'm telling you, yes, he said that. Do you know who said it to? Me. He said it to me. He said it to me. I still have it on video. He said it to me. He said he wants to move down to 140 to win a title. He just wants one belt at 140, and then he'll move back up. That's what he told me. That is a fact. Not a debate. That is a fact. I'm not asking you guys if he said it, because he said it to me, and I have it on video. I have it on video. He said it to me. My brother Stay, salute. Yes. A lot of y'all was here and y'all don't realize you was here. But that's what he told me. He wants to go down to 140. He wants to get one belt at 40, just one belt, and move back up. Facts. So if he's the WBO champion, moving down to 140, who would he be fighting? If he's the WBO champion moving down to 140, who would he be fighting, y'all? 1 second. Y'all breathe on that. Think about that question. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Okay, y'all, let's get back to this. So the question was, if the WBO champion was going to move down to 140, who do you think the WBO champion was going to fight? The answer is Tio. I saw some of y'all writing in the comments. Tio. T-Ho. That is who he would have fought. That's who he would, if he moves down, is T-Ho. That's who he would fight, y'all. T-Ho. What up, Dre? T-Ho, y'all. T-Ho. That's who he would be fighting. T-Ho. How come there's no conversation about this dude fighting T-Ho? Can you guys answer this question? Somebody answer this question. Somebody answer this. It doesn't matter who. Anybody can answer this. When T-Ho was talking about fighting Jaron Boots Ennis, why didn't Brian Norman jump into the conversation? If you want to fight Boots Ennis, T-Ho, I got a WBO belt. You got a direct line to me. Fight me. And the winner can fight Boots. Why didn't Brian Norman jump in and say anything, y'all? I'll wait for someone to say something to me. Maybe you guys didn't hear me. So let me ask the question again. Because maybe y'all didn't hear me. When Teofimo Lopez was moving up, trying to fight Boots Ennis, why didn't the WBO champion throw his name into the hat? Teofimo Lopez was calling out Boots in December of 2024. Jin Teriyaki fight was not until June. He hadn't even fought David Cuevas or Derek Cuevas. Right? He hadn't even fought him yet. So my brother is saying Jin Teriyaki. Jin Teriyaki was in June. Teofimo Lopez called out Boots in December. December 2024. That is when Tio was trying to move up to fight Boots. And then again in April. So what I'm asking, oh yeah, I already know what type of time you on, BAs. I already know what type of time you on. I already know. Why didn't Tio call out Norman? Great question. So because Tio didn't call out Norman, that means Norman doesn't call out Tio? See, because they asked Tio why he wants to go after Boots. Later on, of course. And then he said he wants to have the Ring magazine belt after Boots got it. But before that, it was about the money. Before that, it was about the bread. So if it was about the bread, then why didn't Brian Norman call for Tio? If you're moving up, why aren't you fighting me? Why didn't B-Rat come out and start telling people about Teofimo Lopez? Hey, you moving up. You can't move up and skip the line. Fight me. Now, why aren't you answering that question, Napoleon Jr.? BMX, what's up with you, homie? Napoleon Jr., why aren't you answering that question? See, now I answered yours. Now, why aren't you answering mine? Let me guess. It's one of those drive-bys that y'all normally do. Is it one of those? Yes, Kamish. It's an in-house fight. They're both with top rank. Norman Sr. said, T.O. don't want to smoke. And y'all just run with that. So that's good enough. T.O. don't want to smoke, so that's good enough. Y'all run with that. That's okay with y'all. That's okay. Y'all cool with that? Y'all don't, nothing else, no more context, no more question, no more nothing. Y'all solid with that because a liar said T.O. don't want it, and then that's it. Y'all good? Everybody solid? We good? See, that's an in-house top-ranked fight. Both of those fighters are top-ranked fighters. That is legitimately one of the easiest fights to make. Easiest. Okay, Black says, are we choosing the liars to believe? What other liar are we choosing? Who's the other liar, Black? You want my attention, I'm going to give it to you. You already know how it's going to end up, but that's fine. Who is the other liar we should believe? Who's the other liar? Please tell me who's... No. Don't give Black 86K. No. There you go. There you go, Black. You got 10 seconds. There's 10 seconds, Black. There you go. There you go. There's 10 seconds. You only got 10 seconds. I need to know who is the other liar to believe. Who's the other liar? Don't worry. It's more than likely going to end up that way anyway. My brother ATL just probably did what's going to end up happening anyway. To be honest. But, Black, who was the liar? Who's the other liar, bro? Who is the other liar? ATL, it don't even matter, bro, because you already know it's more likely going to happen anyway. I'm waiting for this man to tell me who the other liar is. Of course, Kamish. Of course. And everybody in these comments knows exactly who he's going to say. Do you guys want to know how this conversation is going to go? I'll tell you how this conversation is going to go. Black, who's the other liar, Black? Bill Haney. Okay, Black, what did Bill lie about? And again, see, you're moving the goalposts. That's not what we're saying. What we're talking about is who should we... What's up, Trillion? Then I'm going to say, bro, you said we should believe the other liars. That's what you said. What liar should we pick? You are now saying Bill Haney is the liar. Okay, what did Bill lie about is what I'm asking. In order for us to claim or say anything that Bill's a liar, what did he lie about? BF, you're moving the goalposts. You're not very good at this. Soto Black, salute to my brother. He said hit the like button. Salute to my brother Soto Black. Come on, BF. BF, you're moving the goalposts. This is not what we were talking about. We weren't talking about this. We were talking about something else, BF. And then I'm going to say, no, that's exactly what we're talking about. You said, which liars should we believe? I asked you, who else is the liar? You told me Bill Haney. I'm asking you, what did Bill lie about? And again, you're worrying about what he lied about. How about we just agree to disagree that he lied? Well, Black, we're not going to disagree, because I can show you what B-Rat lied about. You cannot show me what Bill lied about. BFTB, that I understand what you're saying. You're trying to pander to your fans and pander to your chat. You know Bill's a liar. Okay, if I know Bill's a liar, what did Bill lie about? See, here we go. Hypothetically, mysteriously, erroneously, splendiferously, what it really is, if you take the split atoms of the catonium plutite and the monomium hutites and flutites, and how you have the bluberiferum dutites, then that's how the conversation will go, y'all. Exhibit A. Who are the other liars that we should believe?
I'm not saying we should believe any liar.
Okay, that's what's up. So if you said we're picking which liars to believe, then who are you picking in between?
The juxtaposition was set between.
Cool, that's what's up. Who are you picking in between? In order for you to say, which liar are we picking to believe? In order for you to say that, right? In order for that conversation, then we have to know who we're choosing. So what are the examples to pick from?
Well, there are several examples. We can go Eddie Hearn. We can go, obviously, B. Norman. We can go Bill Haney. We can.
Like I said, what did Bill Haney lie about?
Staying at 135.
Bill Haney said, we are going to stay at 135 until the end of the year. Did they not leave at the end of the year? Did they not drop the belts in November, December?
November. No, it wasn't November. You tried to add in.
What I will do, y'all, I just want to make sure we're clear here. What we're not going to do is we're not going to play these little fuck games. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to play all these little fuck games at all. Devin Haney vacated all of the lightweight titles in November. Yes, B. Hayes, November. That is when he vacated all of his titles. November. Because he's fighting Regis Portgrain. November is the end of the year. If November is not the end of the year, then please tell me what fight was supposed to happen in December.
That's where you could.
I'll try this one more time. Bill Haney said we are dropping the belts at the end of the year. See, this month that we're in is the end of the year. It doesn't TB at all. It doesn't 9 Mile at all. But I just want you guys to realize the debate that I told you we're going to have. Because this guy is going to do this because this guy is a hater. Oh, no, I'm not a hater. Yes, you are. You are a hater because Loma got his ass whooped and cried in the back like a bitch. That's why you are a hater. Nothing more and nothing less. That's why you are a hater. That's why. Now, I will, yes, TB, yes. But you guys are telling me, this guy is trying to tell me that we should not believe Bill Haney because Bill Haney said we are dropping the belts at the end of the year. And they dropped the belts in November. That's the end of the year. So what again did Bill lie about?
Again, he already had.
What did Bill lie about? Dropping the belts in November is the end of the year. So what did he lie about?
November is not the end of the year.
November is the end of the year.
On what?
November is the end of the year. That is the end of the year. They're literally fighting Regis Porgray in November. They dropped the belts and fought Regis Porgray. They dropped the belts at the end of the year and fought Regis Porgray. That's what they did. That is the end of the year. So if you're talking about a calendar, then December 31st at 11:59 is the end of the year. So you're telling me that Devin was supposed to drop the belts at 11:59 on December 31st. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, because words.
Goodbye. You're wasting my time and I'm not going to let you. Goodbye. Lomachenko fans are the only... Lomachenko fans are combined. They are combined with Richard Hitchens. As a matter of fact, let me fix this. Hey, let me fix this, y'all. Let me fix this. I'm going to fix this. And I'm going to fix this just for my Shakur Stevenson fans. It's the same percentage, y'all. Don't worry. It's the same percentage. So you guys ain't got nothing to worry about. The numbers still equal the same. They still equal, y'all. Still equal. My brother B. Hayes. Listen, bro, when you're right, B. Hayes. When you are right, you're right. That 15% that came from Shakur Stevenson fans is the exact same. That 15% equals 100% of Lomachenko fans. 100%. There is no Lomachenko fan, none. Not John's Dada. No, there is no Lomachenko fan, none. Not one. Not one, bro. Not one. There isn't one Lomachenko fan that is out this motherfucker like, oh man, listen, Devin really won that fight. We love Dev. He really won that fight. It wasn't our night. You know, it wasn't our night, man. It was a bad night for Lomachenko. Devin was the better man. Has anybody ever heard a Lomachenko fan talk like that? Ever? Honest question. Honest question, y'all. Honest question. Has anybody ever heard a Lomachenko fan talk like that? Ever? At any time ever? At any time ever in the history of boxing, has anybody ever heard a Lomachenko fan say, hey, listen, bro, Devin was the better fighter on the night. He won that fight. But, you know, we'll bounce back because, you know, Lomachenko is really the goods. And hopefully Devin gives us a rematch because we believe in a rematch. You know, we'll beat him in a rematch. You know, hopefully he gives us a rematch. If not, you know, we'll fight our way back up because Lomachenko is really that good, y'all. Lomachenko is really that good. So I believe in Lomachenko. Yeah, we lost on the night. It's all good. I don't agree with Lomachenko crying like that. I think that's poor sportsmanship. It's poor sportsmanship, y'all. It's poor sportsmanship for Lomachenko to sit back there and cry like a bitch. Nah, that's not what they said. No, what Lomachenko fans said is, oh no, man, Loma really won and he cried. Those were tears of pain because he really knows deep down in his heart that he really won. Deep down in his heart, he really knows. And that's the only reason why he cried like that, because he really knows, man. He tried so hard his whole life. That was his whole dream, his whole life. That's all he's ever wanted his whole life. All he's ever wanted, y'all, his whole life is to be undisputed, and Devin took it from him. That's all he ever wanted. His whole life. Devin should just give him the titles because Devin knows he lost. He's just give him the title. Devin's a poor sport. I can't believe Devin stood in the ring like that with all the belts, knowing he lost. Look at his face. He wasn't even confident. If you look at the side of his ears, he had a twinkle in his ear and his eye that just said he didn't really win. There was a twinkle in Devin's eye that just said he really didn't win, y'all. All you got to do is just look. Just look on the side of his eye. I read body language. And when I read body language, I can tell you guys that Devin, he really believed he didn't win. He didn't. Anybody that laughs as bright and wide as Devin was laughing, they really didn't win the fight, y'all. Anybody that can do that, well, salute to my boy, B. Hayes. Hey, I want you guys to understand, B. Hayes, the numbers don't change, bro. All right? The numbers don't change. It is still the same 15%. Except 100% of Vasyl Lomachenko fans are Devin Haney haters. 100%. The number don't change. Lomachenko don't have enough. He don't have the fans Shakur Stevenson got. Because if Lomachenko had the fans Shakur Stevenson got, then when he fought Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, it would have been on pay-per-view. Shh. If Lomachenko had the fans that Shakur Stevenson got, if Lomachenko had those fans, then those fights will be on pay-per-view. Do you know how I know? Because because Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson is going to be on pay-per-view. Yeah, that's going to be on pay-per-view. Yeah. See, Teofimo Lopez does not have as many fans as Shakur Stevenson. Teofimo Lopez doesn't have the fan base of Devin Haney. Because if Teo had the fan base of Devin Haney, then Teo would have been on pay-per-view without Devin Haney. Shh. Hold that down. Keep that secret between us. Yeah. Keep that between us, y'all. Don't spread that with nobody. Yeah. So you're still going to sit there and be on some more. Okay. When is November not the end of the year since you came back?
Since there's another.
I'm going to ask again. When is November not the end of the year? When is that not the end of the year?
When there's another month after it.
So Devin was supposed to hold his belts for another month?
No, Devin.
I'm going to ask this question again. Was Devin supposed to hold his belts for another 30 days?
Devin already.
Was he supposed to hold his belts for another 30 days? It's a yes, no question. I'm about to kick you out of here, bro. Again, was he supposed to hold his belts for another 30 days? Let me help you out. He dropped his belts, I want to say November 28th or 29th. 29th. There's 31 days in December. So was he supposed to hold his belts for another 32 days?
He was already scared.
This is the last time I'm gonna ask this question. The very last time before I kick you the fuck out of here. Was he supposed to hold his belts for another 32 days?
Yes.
Okay, so if he was supposed to hold his belts for another 32 days, what was the purpose of holding them for 32 days if he cannot have a fight in 32 days? He fought December 9th. He dropped his belts November 29th. So how is that not holding your belts until the end of the year? How is it not?
Because if you drop it in November and December is next, you didn't.
Okay, I'm going to try this one more time. Every question, I'm only going to give you a second chance at it. I'm only going to give you a second chance at it before I kick you the fuck out of here. The whole purpose of Devin holding on to the belts, the whole purpose was to make everybody go through him to get one. That was the whole purpose. Either go through him or around him to get one. If his last fight he already had it, his last fight. He was literally about to fight December 9th against Regis Porgray at 140. That is what he was about to do. What in the hell more could he do? He held his belts to the end of the year. What more could he do?
Not fight at 140.
Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. Kamal, what's up with you, King?
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to respond. And everybody knows I'm not the biggest Devin Haney fan, but I'm fair.
I do.
I'm fair, right? You can admit that. I'm even fair. You could even make a video off of that tank and leprechaun thing if you want to make a short video off of that. But the whole thing is that guy was wrong. Black Truth is wrong. The fourth quarter is November. Every business that you go to, they consider whenever Haney dropped his belt, late November, I don't know what it was.
November 29th.
That is the fourth quarter of the year. Every business says that. That's when they develop and lock in their targets for the first quarter of next year. So again, I'm not somebody who can be confused as the biggest Haney supporter, but it's clear that in that instance, what you're saying is true and Black Truth is just wrong. If you know anything about the business world, and you got to be fair. You can have your preferences, but you got to be fair in all things. Anybody who knows anything about life knows how the calendar's divided into quarters, and November's part of the fourth quarter, especially, we're not even talking about early November. We're talking about the late period of November, almost December.
The last day, damn it.
Exactly. So, I mean, anybody who's going to disagree with you on that, man, they're just not being fair. And I want to say, they're being haters, 100%. And I want to say this, I put it in a super chat, but I just wanted to get your thoughts on this, man. Loma doesn't have many fans. He has about 5 fans that aren't Ukrainian. Well, I mean, he's got Ukrainian fans, but 4 of those fans are in corporate media. He was hyped up by corporate media, same way Bum Lufkin was.
From the beginning.
From the beginning, he was hyped up with corporate media. There was no demand because Gary Russell Jr. got robbed of a knockdown in that fight, and he was talking about how he was weight drained and he had to go to the sauna. There was no demand for him to rematch Mr. Gary Russell Jr. There was no demand for him to rematch Orlando Salido. I never heard of Lomachenko try to do that. He was hyped up by Dan Rafael. I'm going to say this about Dan Rafael. I don't really like the guy. There's some things that he gets right, You know, a broken clock is right twice a year.
He's a fat, sloppy dirtbag.
He is. You know, but to be fair, he was one of the only people in corporate media that sided with Devin against Loma, because he said from the very beginning Devin beat Loma. He was one of the few people. He's the grand dragon of corporate media. And I say that in no uncertain terms. Dan Rafael is that. He is the grand dragon of corporate media. But again, a broken clock is right twice a day. He said there was no controversy in that Devin Haney Lomachenko fight, and the outrage was ridiculous. So he sided with Haney on that. But he really hyped up Lomachenko, if you don't recall, when he said that he would give Floyd hell at 135. His words exactly. He would beat Floyd at 135.
Yes. Yes.
So he fed into that hype by corporate media. So again, Loma, they tried to hype him up. It's just like Will Ferrell, man. If you watch Hollywood movies, you study the actors that have the advertising dollars behind them by corporate media. Will Ferrell is that guy. None of his movies make profits because Hollywood spends so much money behind him. They tried to do the same thing with Lomachenko, but it just wasn't there. If you really look at his resume, he was fighting a bunch of smaller dudes in these weight classes. That Puerto Rican guy moved up from 122 to go to 126 to fight him. There were a bunch of dudes who moved up in weight. I'm not even talking about just Rigo, before Rigo, that moved up to fight Lomachenko. So I just wanted to say that, man. Get your thoughts on that. With that, I'm out. Thanks.
Well, do you realize that they have never told you about a break-even point with Vasil Lomachenko?
No, they have not. They have not told you about
of a break-even point. You've never heard about us having to recoup money or us making. You've never heard any of that. You've never heard it. And the reason why you've never heard it, and you never will hear it, is because he has the complexion for the protection.
Exactly. He's built by corporate media, same way Bum Lufkin was. So when Bum Lufkin was saying, hey, I'll fight anybody from 154 to 175, then people were like, oh, you can fight Kovalev, you can fight Beterbiev. And he was like, oh, no, I mean 154 to 168. Then Carl Froch said, I'll fight you. And then he tried to put people don't even know this, man. They tried to put a rehydration on Carl Froch. And Froch was like, who the hell are you? Nobody knows you, Bum Lufkin. I'm the A side. He even tried to put a fucking rehydration on Chavez Jr. They wouldn't even. And so now I don't want to get off track. I don't want to delay it, but I just wanted to add that without him out. Thanks.
Let's look to my boy Kamal. Rich, talk to me, homie.
No, that dude that you kept hanging up on with that Devin, like people like that just are irritating because they know what the fuck they doing. They're saying like
haters.
The 29th, that's December, dude. Like, come on, man.
Haters.
Like,
they're haters. Yeah. These are the guys this is the guy right here that crapped on Brian Norman when it came to boots. Crapped on Brian Norman like a mug. But now Black is out here meat eating Brian.
Right. And again, he one of them fickle fans that, again, like I said, if Devin Haney was to fight Don King, all of a sudden he gonna be a Don King fan, and Don King can do this, and that shit right there just don't fly with me. Like,
but this is the truth of what we're looking at right here. This is where Brian Norman fans come from, because there was no Brian Norman fans last year. No, matter of fact, let's play something right quick. Yeah, let's play something right quick, because when I was cooking boots over the Brian Norman situation, because I believe that Brian Norman was in the right and Boots was in the wrong. Let's play something right quick, y'all.
But I
this all this is simple as this. When it first happened,
style and all that, bro. This is my first time coming to your channel.
See, for everybody that doesn't know, this is when I was cooking boots. But you know, Brian Norman, that say he don't know me. That's him over there all the way in the corner at the bottom. And what's going to happen is his internet's going to go out. Then I'm going to call him because I don't know him, but I could call him, but I don't know him, y'all. I don't know him. So let's keep going a little bit.
feel me? I was scrolling, I seen you. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm subscribed, but I don't think I ever caught you on the live. You feel me?
So that homie right there in the middle,
For sure.
homie in the middle right there is a Boots fan. He's a Boots fan. And homie in the middle was coming at me over Boots. Because they were rocking with Boots. And again, I rock with Boots too. I rock with the truth before I rock with a fighter. I rock with the truth. Because the truth will always be there. The fighters will change. Yeah, fighters will change, bro. There'll be a fighter here this day. Next day is that fighter. Next day is this fighter. Next day is that fighter. But the truth always remains. And guess who has to focus on the truth that I told? Me. I got to focus on that. Me. Because if the fighter goes and I'm still here, you guys are still going to be here for me. You guys only see these fighters once or twice a year, maybe 3 times max. You see me every day. I got to stand on this. Me. You guys got to come. Y'all going to come to me challenging me every single day. You ain't challenging the fighters. You're challenging me. Them fighters don't even talk to y'all niggas. I talk to y'all every single day. So when the facts tell me this is what it is, that's where I go with them. I go with the facts. I run with the facts. Wherever the facts take me, that's where I go. Not with what y'all say to me, what the facts say to me. And the facts say to me that Brian Norman was in the right and Boots was ducking. That brother in the middle came to chop it up with me about that. But that's not even what I want y'all to listen to.
But just respectfully though, bro, in my opinion, shout out to Brian Norman Sr. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion. I ain't got no personal relationship with no fighters. I'm just a fan of the game. So,
man, can I say a couple words?
And this is when Brian Norman's phone.
Can I say something?
There you go. Can you hear me, King?
So I called him. I know you guys see the phone I'm holding in my hand in the corner of the screen. On that side of my screen, I'm holding the phone after I called him and put him on speakerphone so y'all can talk to him. But of course, he don't know me though.
Can I hear him on the line?
Yeah, they hear you just fine. Go ahead.
Let me hold on. Let me cut this off on my end. Hold on
Okay.
1 second. Hold on.
Hey, BF, they seen you?
That's Senior.
Hello?
Yeah, I got you, Senior. We got you,
All
King.
right, set this out.
Mind you, I want y'all to understand yet again, the nigga that don't know me, that's telling motherfuckers he don't know me, I called the nigga, but he don't know me, but I called him and put him on speakerphone so that he can talk to y'all, but he don't know me. But he don't know me though. Oh, I don't know that nigga. You know, the one with the fake beard, the sew glue-on beard, the fake beard. I don't know him. I don't know that nigga.
You just said he was subscribed.
Of course. But keep listening, y'all.
Somebody, shit is loud, is echoing back to me. All right, fuck it, I'm gonna get through this. Check this. All this is simple as this. When it first happened, and I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown, and I'm gonna give y'all how it worked. Some people saying we got a bad deal. We did not have a bad deal. Let me explain to you how it worked. It takes $2 million to make $1 million.
This is when this nigga start talking about all the money that he just wanted his son to get $1 million, wanted his son to get that, wanted his son to get that. But see, I told you guys the other day that I'm the one that told this nigga, bro, you should have never did that. That is not how you do business, bro. What you should have did is when you speak to Eddie Hearn, you shoot for the stars, you will land on the moon. I told him that in this live stream. And in this live stream, nigga was like, yeah, you right. Yeah, you right, man. Yeah, you right. You right. Yeah, you right. That's what he told me. Brother, I've rocked with Boots and Bozy, bro. Man, I've met them in real life. I've sat there, chopped it up with Bozy in real life, bro. In real life. But the truth
is the truth. Period. Barring none, bro. I don't care about the rest of this shit, bro. I don't care about this. I rock with Bozy. I rock with Boots. I rock with Brian Norman Jr. I don't rock with this lying-ass nigga, his daddy. If Brian Norman Jr. don't rock with me, that's his problem, not mine. I don't give a fuck, bro. My life will go on. His will go on. Mine will go on. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, bro. What I'm telling you is that nigga lied. That nigga's a fucking liar, bro. No, it is him that needs to focus on the lies that he told. Him, not me. Him. And I'm gonna let y'all listen to this shit.
Simple as that. If you're crossing the street, you're a promoter, it's going to make 20 to 25% of the top. You still have to pay your managers. You still got to pay your trainers. You still got to pay your sparring partners. You still got to pay for your training camp. You got everything.
So he's telling you guys, crossing the street, you have to pay 20-something% of his whole bag to Bob Arum. So why wouldn't Bob want him to go across the street? Ray Patterson, Jersey. Hey, Broadway in the building. Why wouldn't he? That's a free bag. That is a free bag for motherfucking a free bag for Bob Arum. Why wouldn't he want him to go across the street? Let's keep listening.
My son would have walked away with $840,000. That's before taxes.
So off of $2 million, his son was going to get $800,000. That's what he said. Notice he didn't tell you what he was making, because he's making bread off his son too. He didn't tell y'all that, and I didn't ask him on purpose. But notice he didn't tell y'all the $840,000 before taxes. Notice he didn't say that. This is $2 million she's talking about. Let's keep going.
So after the tax, they're going to tax him on the whole $2 million. That's if you got that. So what I was trying to do is at least get $2.2 million. That means he will walk away with $1.2 million before taxes.
Now, I was not going to go into the number that this man just gave me. But the man said, whatever. Y'all can hear this. Y'all, I'm going to put this all by itself on a video. I'm going to break it down all by itself on the video. And then because this man said he don't know me. This man coming at my integrity. He don't know me, but yet, motherfucker, I'm caught. He is literally talking on my phone. He's not on the live stream. He's on my phone. But whatever.
Then they would have taxed him again on the $2.2 million, and he would have had to deal with that. So what I'm saying is, even when they're talking about he gonna fight for $200,000 and $300,000, that's a lot easier. Let me tell you why.
He's about to go into why he ducked Jaron Ennis. And again, I was cool with all of this. I really was. Because I did not know that Brian Norman said what he needs. Because if you're saying what you need, then you're willing to take that lesser end of bread to get what you need. The same beef that I had with Shakur Stevenson, if I would have known what I would have known, I would have been cooking him back then. Because it's legitimately the same beef. Shakur says Devin is for undisputed, for legacy. Tank is for money. Then you turn down legacy over money. Brian Norman said what he needs. He needs this from me. He didn't say nothing about money. He said, well, he needs the belts. I need the belts from Boots. I need the belts from Barrios. I need the belts. That's what he said. So if you need the belts, then you get the same energy that we gave Shakur Stevenson. How does nigga get a pass? You don't get a pass, bro. Who are you to get a pass? And if I would have known what I know now, I would have cooked them back then. Bro, this would have been a horrible situation back then for them niggas. I didn't know what I know now. Or else I would have been cooking them niggas.
You're in a different tax bracket. You don't have to pay all the hellifying luxury tax shit. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't give a damn about none of that. But I want y'all to go to where I told this nigga that you shouldn't have did that. I'm gonna skip to that part.
Hold on. Even when we figured out what it was, that's still on the low end. But we was willing to go over there as long as my son walked away with his first million.
Hold up. I really just want y'all to hear what I said to him.
I'm going to stop you is because you're a real dude, bro.
I was talking to Ahmad.
He's with ESPN. Was it ever?
I told Jose on the phone what I wanted. I told the management what I wanted.
Around and try to play these fucking fuck games, which he's doing right now, and try to lowball y'all down and say, well, you want 5 million. Well, what about 2 million? Right? Shot at the fucking moon.
No, we ain't said none of this shit.
Well, see, let me jump in right quick. This is where I disagree with Senior.
This is where I disagree with Senior.
You asked for a real, legit number, and that's the problem. You should have never asked for a legit number. You should have shot at the fucking moon.
The same thing that I've been saying to everybody. This is business 101. The exact same thing I've been saying to everybody. Everybody. You do not go in there and you tell them the exact number you want, because them being business, what they're going to do is cut you in half immediately. But listen.
Because they were never going to give you the number you were looking for. Never. But what they would have did is they would have tried to lowball you to the number you wanted. Because you told them from the jump, stop me if I'm lying. You told them from the jump the number y'all wanted, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is Brian Norman Sr. now telling me that he told them from the beginning the number he wanted. And I'm telling you, you should have never did that. That is not good business. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. In so many words.
Hey, that's where you messed up. Because Eddie Hearn is a snake. And as a snake, snakes are going to do what snakes do. And if we keep looking at these people as if they're not snakes until we get bit, and now we're in a situation that we're in right now. You should have told that man 5 million from the jump so that he can sit around and try to play these fucking fuck games, which he's doing right now, and try to lowball y'all down and say, well, you want 5 million. Well, what about 2 million? Right? And then you can say, and then you could have said, and then
oh, you hear him in the background, right? Right. You hear him in the background. Nigga, I'm schooling you. You goofy ass nigga, I'm schooling you. Right. I'm schooling you. Listen to him again.
Right now and try to lowball y'all down and say, well, you want 5 million. Well, what about 2 million? Right? And then you can say, and then you could have said, well, what about 2.5? And then he would have said, well, what about 2.2? Well, that's the number you wanted from the jump.
Right. You're smart. No, you're right.
But see,
nigga, I'm schooling your bitch ass. I'm schooling your bitch ass, nigga. I'm schooling your bitch ass. Now you right, man. Right. You right, man. You right. That's right. Now you right. No, you right. I know I'm right. Yeah, I know I'm right. But then when I catch you in a lie and I call you out on the lie, you go to everywhere and start shitting on me, talk about how you don't know me and you don't know this and but who is this? You know, the guy with the glue on, but you was on my dick, you bitch ass nigga. Punk. You was on my balls. Now here your goofy ass is cheerleading all over the fucking world. Goofy ass nigga. But let me guess. I'm the one lying though, right? Nigga don't know me. He don't know me. I'm the one lying. Yeah, you know, that guy, I ain't gonna say his name, dude, with the glue on beard. Nigga, the deal you got with Devin, you probably used the tactics I told your punk ass. The deal you got. You probably talked to Turkey exactly how I schooled you, nigga. You're welcome. You probably talked to Turkey just like that. Hey, well, Turkey, can we get 10 million? And then Turkey says, 10 million? No. You are nothing. You're nobody. The only reason why we talk to you because you're on Devin's list. 5 million. 4 million. And it was like, we'll take it, boss. We'll take it. Nah, hell no. Man, I talked to Bill earlier today, too. Salute to my brother Notorious. The commish. Salute to my brother the commish. He say, BF, bro, make him pay. I will. They not getting no more free game from me, bro. Them niggas ain't getting no more free game from me. None. No more free game. No more. No more free game. 0. But anyways, back to what I was doing. I just wanted you guys to just see a little piece, yo. That's all. Not nothing serious. Not nothing serious. Just a little piece. That's all I wanted y'all to see, just a little bit. I'm gonna do that video. Like I said, I still owe y'all that video of what happened after Brian Norman got yoked up in front of his daddy and got his daddy turned his shirt into a crop top. You know, I gotta make sure that I give y'all that after the fact. I still owe y'all that. Don't worry, I got y'all. My brother said I heard he getting 3. A little bit more, but yes. More than he's ever made his whole career combined is what he's getting. Now, what you're looking at on the screen, y'all, is where all, yes, Mark, members only. What you're looking at on the screen is where all of the motherfucking that Brian Norman fans came from. Now, I'm not going to say all of them because, like I said, I know for sure there is 2 solid Brian Norman fans. This I know for sure. Solid. Soto Black say, school that fool-ass Earthman. I got you, King. There is 2. ATL unanimous, for sure. I know is a solid Brian Norman fan. Solid. There's another one, but I'm going to leave that one alone. I know that ATL unanimous is a solid Brian Norman fan, but he's not a hater at all. He just believes in Brian, and that's it. All right. Every other one of his fans came from this screen. Every other came from this screen. Every single one. Because he has no fans. He has no fans, bro. He has no fans. All the people that are pulling up, all these people that are now out of nowhere talking about this man, all these people that are now here and there and everywhere you turn around is that Brian Norman going to do this and all of those people, the vast majority come from Tank. The vast majority. My brother A. Broadway, thank you so much, A. Broadway. I appreciate you, King.
That's facts, BF.
The vast majority are Gervonta Tank Davis haters.
Facts.
That is what they are. Napoleon Jr. says, how many fans will he be gaining after beating Haney? You talk to him in the trash. Ask them niggas in the trash. The fuck you asking me for? There's a whole bunch of niggas in the trash. You can speak to them niggas. Go speak to them. There's a lot of them in the trash. Ask them, bro. That is a valid question. Go ask them niggas in the trash can. Don't worry, bro. January is right around the corner. But go ask them niggas in the trash can what they talking about, because they actually might have a real answer for that question. They might have a real answer. I mean, I don't got the answer. So ask them niggas in the dump, goofy ass nigga. There's a bunch of niggas in the dump that you can ask. Go over there, ask them, hey, whatever they say, January 2nd, bro, come on back and let me know what they say. Because I'm curious too.
The even crazier part about it is the Tank fans ain't even going for Norman in good faith. They going for Norman, hoping he wins so they can go, see, Tank ain't got to fight him. He lost to Norman, see? The same shit they were doing when Ryan won. The motherfuckers was online happy. Tank was happy. Y'all scared. That's all that is. Y'all pussy. Y'all hope this man lose so Tank can have a reason to scare his ass away from the fight. That's pussy shit.
I got this video that I'm doing that is undeniable. So I'm gonna give you guys I'll give you a preview, right? Here's a preview. You have Tank Davis, who was scared to death of damn near all these guys on the screen, right? That's what you got. Now, his fans shit on Devin because they're not even fans of Brian Norman. They don't even like Brian Norman. Mm-hmm. His fans shit on Devin Haney because they don't like Devin. They're scared of Devin. So like you said, they want to get rid of Devin. But right. I'm not going to go into this because I got a video for it. Watch how they scramble when we start talking about Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo Lopez. Watch how they scramble. Who you hate, bro? Who you going for? Teo ain't got no fans. Watch how many fans are fans of Teofimo Lopez.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
That's facts. That's facts.
They was big Zapata members. Zapata was gonna knock Shakur out and this and that. They was Zapata fans.
I'm not going into it, bro. I'm just letting you know that when I do that, because I got it done. When I finish on that, watch how many people don't know what to do. They're not gonna know what to do. Who are you gonna hate on? What are you gonna hate on? You gonna praise Teo? He called you a nigger and a monkey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna praise the racists? Are you going to pick the racist to beat Shakur?
Yeah.
You're going to prove you are a hater, because there is legitimately only one pick. All you guys running through here telling me about support the black man and the black man and the black blickety blickety black. There is only one black man in this situation. That is Shakur Stevenson.
Word.
Which means you are picking against everything you said don't pick against.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it though. Y'all see that one when I do it. So to my boys T.O., my boy B Hayes, man. What's up with y'all?
What's up, man?
Man, I can't complain, man. I'm just waiting on after the 22nd, and they gonna have to block niggas. Hey, bro,
man.
I got bookmarked tweets. I got saved names. It's a couple niggas in Georgia that's gonna owe me some money. Oh yeah, I can't wait, bro.
Yeah, I've been screenshotting and bookmarking, but to me, I'm on a level that I really don't even need to do that, bro, to be honest, because I remember these people's names. So because I remember these people's names, and I remember the situations that we go through, I don't even need to screenshot. I don't even need to, bro. I'm looking at these dudes like, bro, I remember you, dog. Like people that all on my Twitter, I remember you dudes, bro.
Yeah. They're gonna be in the chat looking for
something. Let me ask y'all something. My percentages, I believe my percentages are accurate, bro. I believe they're accurate. So let me that 15% is not core. That is 15%. That's Lomachenko, and that equals 100% of his fans. Word. Not Shakur. That is 100% of Lomachenko fans equal 15% of the total hate. 5% is Teo. 2% is Richard Hitchin combinations with all the rest of them blended in. 30% is Ryan, and the rest is Tank.
That's factual.
Mm-hmm.
And
I like
them. I noticed, bro, like whenever Devin got a fight coming up, that's where all these bots accounts and all the hating shit just come out of nowhere when he got a fight.
Out of nowhere.
I never see these niggas all here, bro. Never.
You never will either.
You gonna see some.
They only pop up for one reason and one reason alone: when Devin is fighting.
And you're gonna see some channels shut down on the 23rd because you literally got Tank fan channels making videos about Devin every day how he gonna lose. I'm like, they don't even know the free promotion they doing. But on top of that though, like I got to see the excuses that they come up with on the 23rd.
Well, they're not going to have any. They're just going to. Most of these guys,
They gonna have
majority of them rock with their hate. So because they rock with their hate, they don't come using their real pages, bro. Most of these guys use fake pages. They use fake pages, bro. So if they're wrong on their fake pages, they don't care. They're just never going to use them again anyway. But you can tell who they are because they're going to say the exact same type of stuff.
That's facts.
Yeah, I don't care. So to my brother Soto Black, you see, I'm not black, I'm OJ. But here's my percentages, y'all. Here's my percentages. This is what they are.
That's it.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, I ain't don't let me move the goalpost, too far. But I see like, we know Bam Rodriguez. We don't really know Martinez. So Martinez ain't got no fans.
None. That's
Brian
why
Norman.
Ain't nobody pushing this fight, bro. Devin Haney and Brian Norman should be the main event of this fight.
Yeah, they sold this
about David Benavidez in motherfucking Yard.
Right.
See, Brian, but see, to challenge that a little bit, Brian Norman ain't got no fans. He got a bunch of Devin Haney haters.
That is true.
For sure.
And then Anthony Yard, I don't know what his fan base like, but I ain't, I don't, So, but Sam Noakes got UK, and we all rock, with Abdullah Mason. So that's the fourth fight down on the card, but
it shouldn't be.
That might be that. That might be that fight right there.
So I know you're active squad, and you think you push it.
No. I don't put Abdullah in act. I mean, he extended act. He extended active squad Devin extended active squad. They just don't want to be down. They don't want to be down with no Cruz. So they just extended active squad. You know what I'm saying? But
Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes should be this. Devin Haney and Brian Norman should be the main event. Abdullah and Sam Noakes should be the co-main, and then it should be Benavidez and Yard.
Yeah,
definitely agree.
Yeah, I agree. So it's like, what I'm saying? I just don't think that Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes getting enough coverage. You know what I'm saying?
I think Sam Noakes is a bigger name than Anthony Yard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he got the whole UK behind him.
But for one, they gotta take the Haney and Norman approach and self promote. They not doing no kind of self promoting.
That's where you got it. That's true. Yeah. That's where you got it. They can't promote their own.
None of them. Nobody on the card is self promoting outside of Haney and Norman. Like nobody else.
Yeah, that's facts.
They have really sold this card.
On Twitter, the ring, like they following everything the Normans and the Haneys do. The Haneys and Normans get clashing.
They sold the card. They sold the whole card. Like however you look at it, they sold this card.
But it's crazy to think in the card before this, when the Devin was on, there was a co-main. They was basically trying to silence Bill. Now they running around following him and shit. Shit is crazy, bro.
Right.
Because Bill is a promoter at the end of the day, and Bill do a damn good job. He stir up shit and they get but they can say what they want. Motherfuckers is watching.
I seen it on commentary to say what I wasn't going to say it. I was going to leave it alone because Bill don't be wanting me to say these. He sent me stuff already that he's like, I'm gonna just wait until later on. But he don't be wanting me to say shit. Like Yard said that Bill put the fight between him and Benavidez together.
Yep, facts. He did say that.
Damn.
In the face off. He said that in the face off.
Damn, I didn't even see that. Damn.
Man, Bill done did a lot for boxing, bro. Motherfuckers don't know.
And he's still doing it.
He's a matchmaker, bro. That's why I love.
He done put a lot of fights together that niggas don't know about. A lot of fights.
You can't hate that. I can't hate that. I wish he was getting, you know what I'm saying? I wish he go ahead and get paid for it.
That's
Like
the definition of a motherfucker that's not a
I don't,
hater.
and then I don't know the details.
He a
So he might be getting
definition of a
paid for it,
motherfucker that
but
really
like
care about
shit,
the fighters. He
he
he care about the fighters. Bill ain't just in there. Bill fuck with these fighters, bro. Like
I mean, but
it
he the
seems
reason we got Bud and Canelo for real. So
That
it's
is
like
for
I
sure.
wish he would have got a chunk of that too. You know what I'm saying? Like
But yeah, but see, Bill is fucking filthy rich already, dog.
I already get it. I mean I get it. I just
So
want
he's
people
more
to
of
get
the,
paid for their work, bro. You
and
know
I
what I'm saying?
respect it. I
yeah,
respect
that's how
it.
you know he
Bill,
doing it from the heart. That's how you know it's from the heart.
Yeah.
Bill is more of a, he's more of a he looks at all these, he looks at majority of them as kids to him, and he wants the kids to get paid. That's how he looks at majority of them like this. Like
I mean,
kids.
and he ain't really going nowhere. So it's like an investment. It's like it's an investment into your future because shoot, if you even get Shamar Canal in the end, you know what I'm saying? If you make boxing bigger, then when Shamar, come up, you getting that
Not
money too.
just him, not just Shamar, bro. Like
Yeah.
even Sean, like if Sean
Yeah.
was to do it, like you got Shamar, which they'll automatically link Shamar to Devin, and then they'll automatically link Zay
Sean.
Quinn.
Zay Quinn. Yeah.
They'll automatically link Zay Quinn to
Shakur.
So
Yeah.
then you have Shamar and Zay Quinn, big ass fight with Devin and Shakur. If that fight never happens, which I think it will happen.
It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen.
I think it'll
Yeah.
happen. I think it'll happen. But I don't have a lot of confidence in it. But I still believe it will happen. I think
gonna
Shakur
happen.
will move up because Devin is not moving down. So I think Shakur will change his mind and move up.
Right.
But
It just depends on if Devin done growing or not. But he like 20, he 26, 25.
yeah, Devin 26. He just turned 27. I think he just turned 27.
Yeah, 27. Yeah, so he
not-
should be
Devin's probably finished growing, to be honest.
Yeah, he should be done growing, man. So yeah, so I can see that. It's
So
gonna
yeah,
happen.
What you
bro.
think he'll cap out at? What you think Devin cap out weight is? BF
well, let's-
54 or 60?
Nah. I'm not going to go down that path right now. I want to stay where we at right here. But so salute to my brother Trailwell. He said, I can't wait for Devin to shut up all these haters. I'm from Georgia and a diehard Falcons fan. Indeed. Salute to my brother, man. Salute to my brother. My thing is this, yo. I'm glad that I did this live stream because it's going to preface some big fights that are coming up, and people ain't going to have no explanations. And the big one is Shakur and Tio. They're not going to have no explanations, bro, at all, because you're going to have a whole bunch of people trying to figure out where this fan base came from. Shakur got a fan base. Brian Norman's going to get washed, bro. He's going to get washed, and when he gets washed, I hope all these people that claim y'all are fans of this man don't go nowhere. I know ATL Unanimous won't go nowhere.
No.
ATL Unanimous will be right here. All the rest of you guys, I hope y'all stay here, bro, because Brian is going to need y'all. Because it doesn't matter what goes on with Devin. Bro, win or lose, Devin got a solid-ass fan base. Brian Norman's fan base is based on him winning.
Yeah, that's factuals. That's factuals.
I mean, I like his style though too. I like his swag. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think they go nowhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got him winning. So just for anybody that don't know, you know what I'm saying? I got Dev winning. But I mean, I like his southern, the little southern twang and.
I mean, two things can be true. You can like him as a person, but you can also not pick him to
like
win.
the way he.
That man said he like his
the way he
draw.
presented
That's
himself
crazy.
Too. Huh?
That's crazy.
A lot of the media have been saying the same shit. They
Man, you like that man's southern draw, bro?
He answering he answering the questions.
You like the way he sound, bro?
Nah, don't be on no faggot ass shit.
But
Yeah,
you just said
come
you
on,
like
man.
that nigga southern draw.
Come on, though. You know.
Nah, dog, he real like, you know what I'm saying? He real Atlanta.
But this my
ass
thing. I feel like they're only saying that because he is fighting Devin. Where was all
That's
this?
it. That's
love
it.
Brian
He been
Norman.
talking like that.
We love his swag. He
That's
been
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
I
Right.
already know, bro. I already know. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I like the nigga before he was fighting Devin. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure. I'm just talking about like the media and all that. Like, oh man, he's a fighter.
I mean, but
fighter.
they like the way he answering his questions. I mean, you know, from what I saw today on the Grand Arrivals, they was bigging up the way he, you know, present himself. Yeah, they said that.
So let me ask you guys something. So let me ask you guys something.
They said that shit.
I'm not mad at it. Let me ask y'all something though, because Brian Norman said he's going to kill Devin Haney. How come he's not getting any backlash for that?
Because it's Devin Haney.
I mean, I don't think it's literal. I mean, I think it's that old assassin. That whole
hold up a second, bro. No one said they think it's literal when it came to Devin Haney when he said it about Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, when Bill Haney said that they crucified Bill Haney.
No one said that when it came to Deontay Wilder.
Yeah,
they didn't say, I don't think, hold up. They didn't say, I don't think, nah, come on, man. He's not being literal.
When Wilder
they didn't say that, bro.
They hated him.
So I'm trying to figure out, how did Brian Norman get a pass that Devin and Wilder didn't get?
Because his name the assassin.
Because
his nickname is fighting Devin, bro. You can talk whatever shit you want because he's fighting Devin.
Fighting the
villain. Cut that out.
I mean, I'm just being
to my brother BFTB.
I'm just being an outside looking in ass nigga. I ain't rooting for Brian Norman.
Nah, but it ain't even about being outside looking in. It's about calling facts. Like, it's just about calling facts. If Brian Norman was fighting any other 147 pounder, Polanco, anybody, they wouldn't be doing all this hyping up and this and that. The fact that he fighting Devin, now all of a sudden he the next coming of Marvin Hagler and this and that, and he gonna knock this shit out.
He's an old school fighter.
Come on, bro. Like
the best one, it was Marvin Hagler mixed with Roy Jones Jr. That was the best one. I said, woo.
Yeah, come on, man.
Okay. Just let me. All right. So when Mike Tyson say he gonna eat your children, didn't nobody come at Mike Tyson fucked up? They was like, they love that shit.
That's a different era, though, bro.
Nah, he got sanctioned for that, bro. Mike got sanctioned for that.
Yeah, they hated Mike in his heyday.
No, he got sanctioned for that. He got fined and sanctioned for that.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rock with BF, because he always put me up on the real.
Didn't nobody love Ali but black people in his heyday until he was old, and you know, didn't nobody love him but black people.
I got a question for you, BF.
I want somebody to answer the statement that I just said though, because I heard some people say because he's fighting Devin, but
I can answer.
I still feel like there's a disconnect here, because when Devin said about Ryan, people was all up in arms.
I can answer that question.
But you're going to say the same thing that they say because he's fighting.
No, I would not. No, I would not.
I'm listening.
The thing is that he's talking about assaulting another black man, and that black man being you know who. Now, understanding that he got the golden ticket to say whatever he want to say with the backing of Bob Arum, even though we know Bob Arum didn't do no promoting him to this fight, they actually want something to happen. So he actually has the golden ticket to say anything he wants to right about now. And he's not talking about dishing out this pain to another race. He's talking about dishing it out to another black man. So it's just pretty much to them black on black crime, and then it just happened to be Devin Haney. So he can pretty much say pretty much what he wants to, because that's what they want to hear. It's okay. He's a warrior.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That absolutely makes sense, because I really get confused, because people will come to me and they'll say, "Oh man, you only doing this because you're a Devin Haney fan and you glazing Devin Haney." All I'm saying is, bro, when Devin Haney said no white boy would beat me, they made that man apologize for saying that.
Yep. Wasn't it the WBC or something like that?
WBC sanctioned him and made him apologize for saying no white boy would beat me. When Deontay Wilder said, "I want a body on my resume," the WBC sanctioned him and made him fucking do a recant the statement, or something about that. They sanctioned him too when he said that. The WBC sanctioned him, but this man right here is saying he's going to kill Devin. Shit, when Ryan Garcia said he was going to kill Devin, nobody said anything. When Devin said he's going to kill Ryan Garcia,
he said, "Fuck all niggers."
Well, no, not that. He said that after the fight, but before the fight, he said he's going to kill Devin Haney. He wore a shirt that had a tombstone with Devin Haney on it. His shirt that had a tombstone on it, and he said he's going to kill that man, and no one said anything.
While he was on PEDs, like, can you imagine if a black fighter did that? Like that shit is wild to me, bro.
Well, what I'm saying to you guys is the issue that I have with this is why is it only an issue when it's Devin? Why is that, bro? Like you never seen, like I got Shakur Stevenson. I've been speaking about Shakur Stevenson a lot because he's one of my favorite fighters, right? So why you never seen if Shakur Stevenson, no one's saying they're going to kill Shakur Stevenson? Why you never seen anybody saying that? Why you never seen this? R.I.P. Shakur. Why you never see someone saying R.I.P. Richard Hitchens? Why you never see R.I.P. Tank Davis? Why you never see any of those? Why is it just Devin?
Well, they seen Ryan Garcia was able to get all that bullshit off and still be an active boxer. Like they feel like it's okay. Ryan did a lot of shit, boy. He did a lot. He did so much shit. I can't even believe that they still allow him to box professionally, bro.
So my brother B. Hayes, if Teofimo Lopez and start telling everybody he's going to kill Shakur Stevenson wearing R.I.P. Shakur Stevenson shirts, yeah, we know Teofimo ain't going to beat no damn Shakur Stevenson, right? But if he's doing all that and then in the media telling everybody he's going to kill Shakur Stevenson, would you be okay with that, bro?
No, not necessarily. I mean, based on, I guess I'm probably a little not versed on the type of shit that gets sanctioned. You know what I'm saying? To where I don't know if it'll be, because I already know shit don't be like, I know you can die in the ring, but shit don't be like literal like that, especially coming from Tio. He, you know what I'm saying? He full of shit. So it's almost like it's just shit talking and promoting to me in a sense. But I think you should keep the same energy. So if you done already sanctioned people for doing similar type stuff, I think you should keep the same energy and sanction people for saying that shit. Yeah.
Okay, well, since we're speaking about sanctions, right? Since we're speaking about that,
yeah.
Then why haven't they sanctioned Brian Norman Jr. for saying he's going to kill Devin Haney?
I ain't got no answer for that. I mean, but I think you should keep the same energy. If you done sanction people for saying similar stuff before, you should sanction that nigga too.
Well, there's no need because he's threatening a black man. And when you threaten a black man in America, nothing happens. Nothing's different from the politics in the street to the politics in the rings when it comes down to black people. If he happens to get rid of Devin Haney, which is impossible, they won't care. It's another black man going. You've seen it with KK Kovalev. Black people, when the attack is on us, they feel like they don't need to say anything. I mean, it's not funny. It's just the truth.
It's not.
It's just
I
an
mean,
actual fact.
I get your point, and that's why I said they should keep the same energy. If they want to stand strong on other people saying that about other type of races, they should keep that same energy when it's us. So,
but
yeah, I'm
understand
definitely
that
with you on that.
understand that the dude that they're saying that about just got cheated and they glazed over that. They're still upset about that man beating their white Jesus, their white hope, Lomachenko. So you can say whatever about Devin Haney and pretty much get away with it. They don't care. But that's
Bro,
just blacks in general. Don't think that you special because you a former undisputed champion or you was a world champion, nigga. You still black in America. Don't get it fucked up.
I mean, yeah, you could say that, but at the same time, they did rule that a no contest and gave him his back. You know what I'm saying?
But then they still show highlights from that fight, bro. They
Well, they're
shouldn't
not
even
supposed
show
to show the
highlights.
highlights? Yeah, they do. They do.
It's supposed to be it was supposed to be the same thing that happened with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach. It was supposed to be a DQ.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a DQ win. That's what it was supposed to be. Devin was supposed to win that fight by DQ. Just like Lamont Roach was supposed to win that fight by DQ. That's what it was supposed to be.
In my opinion, bro, both of you guys are right, bro, 100%. And it only makes it worse that like Devin, if Devin was to say that shit, bro, the whole boxing world would be on Devin's ass right now. It's kind of crazy because yeah, they're both black fighters, but it seems like this specific black fighter gets held to a higher standard than a lot of people simply because Devin is that
Ain't
nigga
that a
on
sports
that
thing
nag.
though? I mean, I told a couple of niggas I'll kill him.
Devin is the
Oh, that's my little brother BVO.
Well, let me
Hey man, let me
got your little
finish
brother
what
swinging.
let me land my plane, man. Yeah. Devin is the nigga on that nag, bro. Devin is the nigga on that nag, bro. Like it's straight up, bro. That like he gets to move freely. He doesn't have to answer to nobody. He gets to
What's
make his
that
own
nag?
decisions. He's the nigga on that nag, bro. And
Could you
BF
break
niggas
down the
don't like
nag
that
for me?
shit. A
I don't know
horse.
what the nag means.
It's
They
a horse.
hate when they hear DHP
Stag?
promotions, when they gotta say DHP promotions and shit. They hate that shit.
Yeah.
Who
It's
is they?
Yeah.
nag, bro. Nigga on that nag, bro. You ain't ever seen Django?
No, I'm trying to figure out
Okay,
who is
sorry.
they.
My
Are you
mind
talking about
wasn't
like
there.
other
My fault.
boxing fans?
Let me ask my brother something right quick. Let me ask my brother. Salute to my Mexican brother BBO.
Hey, que pasa, mano?
Salute to you, bro. Salute to my brother, bro. It's Taco Tuesday, ain't
it? Yeah, I remember the
I
tacos.
know my brother got something today. Salute to my Mexican brother BVO, man. Salute to my bro. Hey BVO, I know you're like one of 3 Teofimo Lopez fans, bro. So I'm gonna ask my brother. I gotta ask my brother something because BVO my guy, bro. That's really my guy. So I'm gonna ask my Mexican brother BVO, like, bro, where are all of the Teofimo Lopez fans, bro? Why are you always standing front and center by yourself?
Hey, just look at it like this, man. One thing about T.O. that I've learned just from getting to communicate with him more, I don't think he's very likable, man. I think that hurts him. He's not necessarily a likable guy. Like now he's doing this new thing where he's trying to be soft spoken. It's kind of weird. That's even that's kind of weird. Like I told him when I got to talk to him, gotta be yourself, man. If you made a mistake, just say you made a mistake, man. I done said some foul stuff before that I had no business saying. So I mean, I just think he have a hard time being authentic. You know, he kind of remind me of, people don't probably remember this guy, but it remind me of Alex Rodriguez, where he's not comfortable in his own skin, and that shows. That shows. When you're not comfortable in your own skin, it shows. So I mean, whatever he got to rectify or figure out, he got to be comfortable in his own skin, because one thing you got to give Bill Haney credit for, he's comfortable in his own skin.
Right.
And that's the thing. That's the thing with a lot of guys, they're just not comfortable in their own skin.
So doesn't it seem like to you with Tio that he should more indulge in his actual nationality, bro? Because he don't do that. People look at him as like he's Puerto Rican or he's Mexican, and he doesn't put out the Nicaraguan or Panamanian, whatever the fuck he is. He don't
Honduras.
I think he's Honduran,
bro. He don't rock that, bro. Like I feel like that's a whole group of people that could get behind him if they knew what the fuck he was, bro. But he don't even present that. He's trying to get a hold of the Puerto Rican fan base in New York or the Mexican fan. He's trying to get a hold of that. Like, why don't you just get a hold of your fucking Nicaraguan or whatever the fuck this nigga is?
Honduras,
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because the Puerto Ricans making a good point. Shout out to BFTB. I think the hard thing to do is when you grow up black in your neighborhood and people treat you like a black person, when you become an adult, that doesn't necessarily fly the same way it would when you were growing up. And I think you got a guy who grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn. Some of niggas in there have a Tarzan movie in Flatbush. So, I mean, again,
but they said the nigga from Florida though. He ain't even from Flatbush.
Right.
I mean, they saying where he's born, but where you grew up is where you're from. But basically, is this what he got to do, man? Is get comfortable in his own skin, and gotta just understand that you don't have to be likable. You gotta just be yourself.
I agree, bro.
And that's the hardest thing in the world. We see that with Alex Rodriguez. You know who else we see that with? That's not comfortable in their skin for a long time. LeBron. LeBron was comfortable in his own skin for a long time. It took him some time. It took him some time to understand that, hey, it don't matter what people say.
Yeah, Champ.
But yeah, that may be true, brother.
That is not true, but you bugging. But it's
one
all
thing I want to say. I was gonna get to that, BF, but bro, this is a damn near 30-year-old man, bro. All that finding my identity shit, that shit is like out the window, bro. You either a stand-up guy or you're not a stand-up guy, dog. No matter what neighborhood you grew up in, no matter what part of the country you from, at the end of the day, you're still a man, and what you're supposed to have is morals, bro, that it won't be compromised for anybody. Like, he doesn't have those morals, bro. It's like
he don't know what that is.
If you play sports at a high level, I'm gonna give you guys.
I also did too, bro. But
I'm not talking about me, and I'm not talking about. Those guys are treated like kids. That's how it is.
But I mean, that's not nobody. BVO, that's not really nobody's like
But that's
fault,
how
bro.
if you
I
had
mean,
it
it
really, you
is.
know that.
It's Top
That's
Rank
exactly
fault
how
because
it is.
they brought him up on a gimmick.
But
They brought
nah,
him up
no,
with
no,
them
no.
Not
This
on
college.
is
a
past.
gimmick.
This is
You're talking
past
about one of the
boxing.
best
They're like,
amateurs of his day.
They
Him,
brought
But
T.O.
Tio,
They
but
him, and
brought
top
Jermaine
rank.
Ortiz.
Top Rank
Him,
brought T.O. up on that gimmick, that college, that wearing them college jerseys and fighting on them. But
But
what was
nah,
it? Bowl nights or what?
that don't none of that really got nothing to do. He's a repeat
that's what I'm
offender of
saying, bro.
racism. Like he constantly bucks and does dumb shit. This ain't got nothing to do with who promoting him or nothing. That's just him.
I
That's
mean,
him.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Make
saying.
he's
America
not
great
racist
again.
though.
But
It's
Make
how,
like,
bro,
America
bro,
great
bro?
again.
How?
Listen,
Like the nigga done did it
hold on,
three,
hold the
four
fuck
different
up. How
times.
can
He
you?
done did
I
some
mean,
How can you sit up
racism.
yeah.
here?
I mean, I agree that I agree.
He was
How can you,
online calling Bud where the nigga, where that nigga at? Where that
People that
nigga at?
grew
Like
up,
the
bro?
he got
How can you sit
the
up
I mean,
here?
even Shakur. I mean, Shakur grew up with
It
that
don't
nigga. He was
matter
like,
what
nigga, you not
Shakur's
even
saying.
racist. The
Like,
shit you doing is whack.
be Hayes. Let's be serious, bro. That's like a nigga saying you catch a nigga fucking dressed in drag wearing high heels with a dress on, but he tell you I'm not gay, bro. I just do this on
right.
Tuesdays.
Dog. I ain't.
But no.
I'm
But you
not.
catch him
Look,
multiple times like
I
that.
didn't grow up. I didn't grow up with the nigga, so I don't really know. But
But
people that
behave.
grew up with
He
him is
got
like he
multiple.
faking.
He got multiple
It's like
times
he
of doing this
faking the
racist
shit though.
shit.
He faking the
Bro.
shit though.
But based BF to answer your question, bro. Is the reason he doesn't grasp on to where he's from, bro, is because 9 times out of 10, them people don't want to be associated with that bullshit. So it's like, dog,
He done
he
did too much clown shit for that to even be possible.
Right.
see,
Who fucking with
Not
some
like
only
shit like
that, you got to remember
nobody
in
wants to
Honduras they play soccer.
nobody wants to be
That's
associated
not
with
known
that.
as a
No,
pro
I
Nobody
mean
wants
soccer.
to be
it's so real as
associated
this.
with
Hold
that.
on. Not to cut no. It's so real as this. Remember, he was fucking with Canelo and them for a little bit. When he did that racist shit, remember Eddie Reynoso put out a whole statement. He not with us and we ain't associated with that. Don't nobody want to be fucking with that shit, bro.
Not at all.
Associated with their brand and he playing games like that.
I'll
You
just say
right.
And
I
this,
mean,
because
what's
you know what?
crazy
I'll just say this. I'll say
what's
this.
crazy is what's crazy is fuck is, bro, he pulls all that dumbass racist shit to where that don't fit in with niggas, bro. And then you try to be a nigga at the same time and that don't fit with your people,
Yeah,
bro.
which one?
So
Which one is it? Like, which one, my nigga?
I think the hardest thing is simple, man. For one, you guys got to keep in mind at the highest level, when you're playing at the highest level, I can show you my accomplishments and stuff. At the highest level, they treat you a little different. And then you grow up and you don't have a real sense of reality. On top of that, he probably didn't make real friends, like solid friends growing up, because he was always traveling and
He
amongst a
always in the
certain.
gym.
Hold
BVO,
on,
come
hold on. You
on,
gonna let
bro.
me finish, or you gonna give me some
I
more?
mean, you ain't let me finish not one time. Like, and what I'm saying is, bro,
Oh, go
like,
ahead.
come
You got
on,
it. You got it.
all
I'm not
that
gonna argue with you. You
psychology
got it.
and that he didn't have real friends, shit, bro. This is a grown ass, damn near 30-year-old man. I don't give a fuck if
Facts.
he had real friends, play friends, imaginary
Still
friends.
gotta
This
know.
is a
I feel
Still
grown
like
gotta
that. I
ass.
feel like
hold
this.
up.
This is a
Hold up.
grown
Hold up.
ass
I
Hold up.
love,
man.
I love
All
how, I
right.
BVO.
love
Hold
how
up 1
niggas
second.
Like,
always.
like,
Hold
Go ahead.
up. Everybody, hold up for 1 second. In order for us to have what we're going to or say what we're going to say, we have to hear what someone fully says. So go ahead, BVO, finish saying what you was going to say, and then y'all can go on the drum.
All right, cool. All I'm saying is this: when you're growing up and you're an athlete, you never really have people check you a lot throughout your life. What I'm saying is some people don't get the opportunity to build real friendships to keep them grounded. And what's happening is you're seeing a man with no country. For one, Honduras is known for soccer. They don't watch no basketball. They barely play baseball down there. They like soccer. So that's tough to make a connection. Then you growing up in New York where you're around a bunch of blacks. You probably think you black growing up. Then you say stupid stuff because you can't fit in. The same way blacks can't fit in sometimes with white people or other races, it happens to other people too. So he might have not been black enough for black people. He definitely sure wasn't white enough for white people. And then probably didn't fit in with certain Spanish people because they were either Mexican or they were Puerto Rican. So it's just a man with no country. I'm not trying to make an excuse. The stuff he said is despicable. All I'm saying is this: if you guys really think about a lot of these athletes, these guys really don't grow up with God since God gave a dog. It's not on purpose. It's because nobody's ever trying to help them do that. You see his dad. What could his dad teach him other than how to get this money in boxing? His dad doesn't have any manners. I mean, his dad be showing up places sounding like he's drunk and stuff. So I mean, He become unified champion, become 2-time Ring Magazine champion. He done a hell of a job. Not many fighters can say that. He's a 2-time Ring Magazine champion. Can't take that from him. But I'm done on that. Go ahead.
So basically what he just said to y'all is he is capping for his favorite fighter.
Yes.
And that's fine.
Okay, man.
I'm totally fine. You guys, what y'all try to do is y'all try to argue a conversation when there is no argument, bro. You're not gonna be able to tell this man anything different about his favorite fighter. That's like trying to tell B. Hayes something different about Shakur Stevenson. Forget about it, bro. It's not gonna happen. Like you can, well, with B, is if it's some bullshit, then he'll
shut up.
listen, right? He'll listen. Like,
I just shut up.
He ain't gonna say too much of nothing if it's some bullshit, right? If he knows Shakur is some bullshit, bro, he not gonna really say too much of nothing. But my Mexican brother BBO, bro, if he says some, if he knows that his guy is on some bullshit, then he's gonna start telling you, listen, normally he drinks Ciroc, but all he had this time was tequila. So you guys can't really hold him accountable because growing up, all he had is Steel Reserve. So if all you had is Steel Reserve going up, and now you getting Ciroc when you can't really fault him for those type of things. You got to blame everybody around him. That's what my Mexican brother BBO says, and I understand. You guys can't be mad at it.
I respect you, brother. If you want, I can call Teal right now. So get out of here with that.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
I would tell you this. This is what you should not do. You should not call Tio and put Tio on the phone. That will not work out good for your relationship with Teofimo Lopez because I will cook the fuck out that dude. That is not what you want to do.
I'm gonna tell you what can I tell y'all what I seen real quick?
Yes, sir.
It's like first he was on the back of the garbage truck talking about, Top Rank ain't paying me. I only made $1 million in a fight. Then he was like, y'all can, if you want the black fighters, you can have them because the black fighters was actually making more money than he was making.
Right.
But like BVO said, he got all these accomplishments and these accolades, so he feel like he's deserving of the same pay that he see these black fighters getting. And then the next thing you know, he using the N-word and trying to act like he a racist when he really not. You know what I'm saying? So it's all him trying to figure himself out and figure out the way that he can, get his money in the sport.
Can I say,
bro? What I just heard from
where'd you
bro,
get the really not from? Where'd you get that?
Yeah,
from?
I don't understand that. Like,
well, I mean, hold up one second. My bro, I'm not gonna put his name out there. It's one of my guys. Like he's cool with Ryan. And like he's like in boxing, and he's cool with Ryan Garcia. And he told me that Ryan Garcia is not really racist. And I'm listening to Champ, and I'm like, I hear you, bro, but where are you getting this from? And it's like, because he's around him when he's not on these things. He's been around him when he's not on these things, right? When he's not on the media, when he's not on these type of things like that, right? He's just him talking, and I'm like, so then he's like a fake racist. So what? So you're basically trying to sell yourself as a racist, bro? Mm-hmm. Like how is that a good thing if you're trying to sell yourself as a racist? How's that a good thing? But go ahead. I'll let y'all cook. Go ahead.
So this is my thing on the whole fake racist shit, bro. Why is it now? We just got done talking about Deontay Wilder getting sanctioned, Devin Haney having to apologize. Bro, if it was a black man, would y'all have so much leniency? If Devin Haney was just coming out cracker this, cracker that, do you think the media in the boxing game would deal with that if it was the shoe was on that foot, bro? Like, why do we got to give these passes to the Teofimos and all these guys that do this goofy ass shit? But in the same token, Deontay Wilder gets sanctioned, Devin Haney got to apologize, and y'all hate these guys as if they are doing this heinous shit these guys are doing. They get a pass because, he grew up with black friends and he don't have the identity. He's in the identity. Man, that shit is lame, bro. If Floyd Mayweather and all these black fighters, prominent fighters, played these same type of games, bro, the media would hate these guys. They wouldn't be able to make money in the sport. How can Tiafimo and Ryan Garcia still make money in the sport after doing this goofy ass, fake racist shit? Like, come on, bro. Like, them niggas is grown men at the end of the day.
Well, I'm gonna be real, bro. It's not fake racism, bro, because they got caught in the act. It's not like they went out on display and just was doing this shit on purpose, bro. Like motherfucker, Brian was drunk and he came out and spoke his sober thoughts, and T.O. was fucking punching the punching bag, bro. And probably didn't know he was being recorded, bro. Like,
but do you think that boxing would give that same leniency to Devin Haney? Do you think that?
No.
Okay, that's my point, bro.
I mean, but you see the hate that Devin get, so it's like
okay, that's what I'm saying. So
but
why do we gotta give these passes to these grown men?
Bro, like
at the same time though, bro, we not giving these niggas no passes. Nobody, it's like it say more about them. It say more about them than anything that it's black people that grew up with them or been around them and say you faking and you doing this stupid ass shit. Then it say about anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
it say something about them.
What I don't get is, bro,
that's the route that they would go on this fake ass shit. Like you ain't even real, like you not even really believing the shit you saying. You saying this shit so you can get with these MAGA,
it's goofy.
Or some old Donald Trump shit.
Do y'all hear yourselves? Do y'all hear
I'm just saying, dog, like I'm going off of what because I don't know these niggas.
Let him finish. Let him finish. You got it next state. You got it next state. Let him finish.
I don't know them, state. You know what I'm saying? I don't know them, but people that actually know them is still hopping on Instagrams with them and still acting like, nigga, you ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it say more about them to be faking out here faking the funk. I don't know. If it don't say nothing to y'all like that they liars and they willing to perpetrate that type of behavior, you know what I'm saying? It say something about them. I mean, it still say something about them.
Yeah, but they goofy.
It's some goofy ass shit.
Yeah. Stay got next. Stay got next when BA's finished, bro. Stay got next.
I'm done. Go on, let's stay cook.
Hey,
all I'm saying is, no offense. All I'm saying is, no offense to nobody, but what irks me is like people keep saying, "Oh, they're faking, they're trying to do this to fit in somewhere, they're doing this to do that." Bro, these are who the fuck these people are, bro. They're not faking nothing at all. These are who the fuck they are. They're racist pieces of shit. There is no in between. You can simultaneously grow up amongst a group of people while hating them at the same time. You can fucking date a black woman and be racist as the fuck at the same time. Just because they do all this, do their best to try to fit in and disguise themselves into our cultures, bro, does not mean they're not showing us who the fuck they actually are in those instances. On top of that, bro, I was trying to address the situation when BVO was talking about this dude being an athlete and him playing sports and people getting special treatment. Yeah, that is true, but at the same fucking time, it's some bullshit because I played the same sport he did. We went to the same length of playing this damn sport. Like we both did the same damn thing pretty much. And what I can say is, bro, you're treated at a good differently at high school level, bro. If you're better than everybody else, you get to college, not so much, bro, because everybody else is just as good as you. You get to the NFL, it's even worse. You have to do shit to stand out to get that treatment. You have to you have to separate yourself. What bro has failed to do is separate his fucking self. And what he's doing is he's trying to be a victim. He's trying to be the victim of falling short of separating himself. What did Shakur Stevenson did? He took the big fight, separated himself. What did Devin Haney do? He took the big fight. He separated himself. No matter if the chains were short, he still did that. They still did that to separate themselves. This dude is just being a fucking victim. He didn't put in the amount of work that he was supposed to put in. He knows that, and he's using those avenues or those lanes that the racism lanes, this, that, and this, and that, to fucking just try to hype his career up because it's dead. Like it's dead. Nobody's checking for this shit.
I totally agree. And that's kind of the same shit I was saying, but it's like we saying it different.
I definitely agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like he trying to hype his career up. I don't know why he using this route, bro. And then you know what I'm saying?
Because this is who he is. Behave. At core, this is who he is. Like you can't make me make BF, or probably any other of the brothers on this damn panel do no shit that goes against my morality just for some fucking popularity. I don't give a fuck. If that's the case, nigga, I'll fight for that damn $200,000 four times a year until I retire, nigga. Like, it's just straight up, nigga. I'm not gonna compromise my morality for no likes. That's who he is.
Hey, you duly noted, bro.
You can't make Caleb Plant do that shit. Caleb Plant's blacker than half these niggas in boxing.
Yeah, I mean that's duly noted.
But like BF said, what angle is T.O. going to be able to? Where is he going to fall back on in this build up versus Shakur? Like he don't have an avenue. He did all the goofy shit. Like where is his fans going to come from? He's a man with no land. Like I really don't see how they going to promote this damn fight. To be honest.
Bro, and be real, in boxing, you don't even have to have a land. Just do what the fuck you came to do. Box.
It's gonna be promoted good because they contemporaries.
Go in there and do what you gotta do, bro. Fight, like your bro said, fight your contemporaries. Separate yourself, bro. Create the fucking land. Find land, nigga. You ain't got no land, find land.
So create it. For sure.
Like, nigga, it's plenty of niggas who was in this position that did some dumb shit. Might not to the extent that he did, but there's plenty of niggas who didn't put their AJ, bro. AJ didn't put his foot in his mouth 1,000,001 fucking times. Right now, AJ has one of the most solidified resumes and probably one of the most respected fighters in boxing because at the time that we're at right now, it's not too many people in his weight class. He ain't fought.
Yeah, I mean that's the same way. That's kind of the same way with T.O. You're gonna say he beat Loma and he beat Jay Campbell. Oh, was it Campbell?
Jack
Campbell. But the thing go ahead, bro.
I mean he beat some solidified quote. I know one former undisputed and a quote unquote undisputed. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna settle like that, accolade type shit.
Bro, he didn't beat not one undisputed champion.
Josh Taylor was former undisputed.
That's what I meant. Josh Taylor, not
was
Jack
undisputed. And then they they try to fake like
that made T.O. 2-time undisputed because he beat a nigga
T.O.
who
like
was
they tried to
formerly
fake
undisputed.
like Loma was undisputed.
But see, yeah, you right, bro. But it's like this. If he would have actually did what he was supposed to do, bro, you wouldn't have to fake no funk. T.O. would have been actually undisputed.
True. He would have been solidified.
He should have fought Devin. Yeah,
he should have fought Devin.
Hey,
exactly.
We all on the same page. You should have fought Devin for that WBC.
He would have never
crazy. What's crazy, bro, is becoming a common thing that not fighting Devin becomes the catalyst to the downfall of these fighters' careers. You turn Devin down, your shit goes downhill. Like, it's like you fought, you reached the peak. Devin Haney, and I'm not nut riding or nothing, bro, but it's just what it's looking like. You reached the peak, you were gonna make the most money you was gonna ever make. You turn that shit down so you plateau, and after that plateau, it's just the decline. Shit, Tank Davis, Teofimo Lopez, Richardson Hitchens, nigga, who else?
I mean, that's you can have that stance. I ain't gonna argue that stance because that's too long of an argument. but at the same time, I think that the way you sell that fight is based on accolades, ring titles, the potential for Shakur to be a 4-division champ, you know what I'm saying, type shit like that.
Some fights,
T.O. gonna do some dumb shit leading up to the fight to draw some attention.
I'm telling you.
This is what I'll tell you. I'll tell you this. This is to be a fight right here between Shakur and T.O. that won't need Devin Haney's name to sell it.
Right.
I'm with you.
It'll be one of the only ones that don't need Devin Haney's name.
But I'll bet you any amount of push-ups that these niggas find a way to use this man's name.
I don't think Shakur will. T.O. might, but I don't think Shakur will. But T.O. might. T.O. might.
And who's that random Indian nigga that fucking said I'll beat gang? Like, bro, these niggas is wild out here.
I think this fight between them, though. I think the fight with Tank
and fucking Jake Paul had Devin all in it.
Yeah,
and
it did.
Devin all in that motherfucker. Shakur, not Shakur, but Popo versus Kambosos had Devin all in it.
Yeah.
Lomachenko and George Kambosos had Devin all in it. Ryan Garcia fighting Rolly Romero had Devin all in it.
It sure did.
Shit, Tio and Loma had Devin all in it.
Well, I don't know. Well, it did, but not as deeply as Tio and Barboza did.
Yeah.
Tio and Barboza damn sure did.
Of course, but Shakur Stevenson and Tio, it should have absolutely nothing to do with it.
Because y'all both in the same boat, to be honest.
I would think that they would bring Devin in is after Devin beats Brian, Devin will be the WBO champion, and the winner of that fight will be the WBO champion. That's the only thing that I can think them trying to segue into Devin in any capacity, but they shouldn't. Because Shakur is not going to 47. He already said his weight class is 35. He said, my weight class is 35. I'm not going up there like that.
But at the same time, he said he was going to fight Conor.
Man.
Yeah, but he said he would go to 40. This is his words now. He could change his mind. But the last words that he said is, 35 is my weight class. I'm going to 40 for one-offs and 47 for special fights or one-offs.
Right.
Devin is not a special fight one-off. To us, he is.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't see why not.
But to Shakur Stevenson, not at the moment. He's not.
I mean,
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
Why Turkey. That's why what it is. The Turkey is really what matters.
Well, yeah, it is. That is what it is. With Turkey is what matters. But if Shakur Stevenson versus Devin mattered, then he would have offered Shakur that fight instead of TFU.
Yeah, that would have been happening.
Don't be surprised.
What I'm saying is he would have offered that fight instead of Tio. Like Devin it'd have been like, okay, well, I want that fight. If you guys remember, Shakur Stevenson was the number 2 guy. Tank was number 1 and Shakur was number 2. So if I'm giving you the list and Shakur, you're coming back in February, all right, well then Devin, we're going to give you a stay busy or some bum ass fight or whatever, and then you can fight Shakur Stevenson in February. That would have been the play, right? But it's not the play. So because it's not the play, it's not the play. It's just not the play, bro. So I understand what you guys are saying, specifically if you're a real Shakur Stevenson fan, right? I understand that that's the play, if that's what you believe. But remember, you believe the same shit about Tank. So I'm going to say just don't put too much into it, bro. Yeah,
you got to remind me about that.
I got a real question though for the panel.
Salute to my Brody, man. Hold up, DHP is in the building. Salute to my bro. That's real DHP out there in the camp right now. Salute to my brother, man. Salute. Out there in the camp right now. At all the well, hell, hey man, I still need that sparring, bro. You said you're gonna send me that sparring. It's been almost a year. Man, all them sparrings I've been watching, bro. I've seen Devin beat up. Like I'm not gonna say no names. I've just seen Devin beat up. I've seen him beat up some people that y'all would be like, oh shit, like, and I've seen him put hands up, but that's a whole different story. But he supposed to be sending it to me. So, man, I need that sparring, bro. I need that sparring, man. I need that sparring, bro. I watched him. I watched Devin. How long I think he let me watch that for like an hour of sparring of just different people. Just a straight hour sparring. He was like young too. He's like 16 or 17 sparring heavyweights or some shit like that. And beating the brakes off them. I'm talking like styling on niggas. But whatever. Hey, I need that though.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Hold up. I don't want to talk about that sparring, bro. I was just putting that out there because I need it. Like I don't want to talk about it. I put it out there because I need it. What I'm saying is, if we look at what's on the screen, because this is what I really want to focus on. What's on the screen. Right, and salute to the beautiful God of Sugar Free Mars, right? And my brother ATL. I want my brother ATL to speak on this too, bro. Like, this man didn't have no fans, y'all. And I played that video of me and Brian and B-Rat. Well, I ain't gonna do that with my brother. Well, fuck it. My brother ATL unanimous. He know what happened. He know I'm not disrespecting Brian Norman Jr. It's his daddy, so he know what the real is. But where were all of these people that been coming to my page, jump up the woodwork and trying to bet me bread and all these other things? Where were all these people at when I was cooking boots? This is what I'm asking you guys. Where was all these people at? Because there wasn't all these supposed Brian Norman fans. They wasn't in here, bro. My brother ATL Unanimous was in here. My brother, damn it, I can see his face. I can see his meme. But he another brother from ATL, NBA D Nice. He was here. Where was everybody else at? Where was all these Brian Norman fans that claim y'all are Brian Norman fans? Where were you guys at, bro? Because I don't remember seeing any of you guys talk about, yo, BF, man, yo, BF, man. I'm tell you what, BF, man. I'm new to your page, man. But you out here cooking, man. I'm new to your page, but you cooking, man. You putting in some good work, man. Salute. Where were all you guys at, bro? How come you guys are just arising? Y'all just popping about the grave right now, all of a sudden, during last week and fight week? Where the hell were you guys at, bro? That's for anybody.
You already did the live on where they came from.
Yeah, bro. Hey, man, you know how many niggas created channels?
Well, let me ask you something, Stay and BA, since y'all the ones cooking, right? Let me ask y'all something. If this is not the truth, where they at? Because the link's been pinned from the very beginning. If this ain't the truth, I pinned it before I started this live stream. Before I played my intro, I pinned that link. Because I already knew what it was hitting for. Bro, by these guys not coming on here saying how long they've been a Brian Norman fan and blah, 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 yada, they are proving reality. They're proving they're proving this meme is facts.
Facts. Look, the Brian Norman, what day was this fight announced, BF?
It was announced in the end of June, the end of June.
That's when he got all these fans. Yeah, that's the day he got all these fans.
No, not even.
When the fight was announced that he was fighting Devin Haney, he got so many new fans. Beat Devin Haney. Devin Haney. I swear to God,
bro. Ready to discredit Devin. That's really what it is. Bro.
Yeah, bro. He got fans as
Sean
soon as
Porter
he
was
like,
saying,
come on.
I don't believe Devin. I know he's going to find a way to pull out. I know they're going to find a way to pull out. Like,
yeah,
so ready
bro.
to
I'm gonna be
discredit
honest with
Devin.
you, BF. When none of this
about
shit
the
have
mesh
came
face.
about, bro. Wait. Somebody was talking. My bad. I ain't trying to talk to nobody.
My fault. Go ahead, bro. You good?
All right. Shit. BF. If fucking Big Tank wanted to turn goddamn designer out this motherfucker and rearrange them motherfuckers' outfits, bro. Man, none of this shit would not be this bad, dog. Because they wouldn't be capping as hard as they are right now, and the boxing world wouldn't be capping as hard as they are right now, bro. This nigga B-Rat, bro, is really legendary, BF. Like he's a really legendary hater now. Like this nigga is top 3 haters in the past 5 years, nigga. Like no lie at all, bro. This nigga has created so much bullshit out of thin air. Just so much bullshit that has never even been a thing that he just created just out of thin air. And we know he blatantly lying and niggas is going along with it. Like, bro, this nigga, this is amazing to me, bro.
Hey, I say this, when BF was talking about the mesh face, he was talking about mesh everybody in Africa face or whatever. It's everybody that's on the hit list. It's all the fans of everybody that was on the hit list. You know, you got particular fans of anybody that was on the hit list that want Devin to lose because they don't want that smoke.
Not all. Not all of them, but it's a lot of them.
That's why I said 15%.
Yeah. I mean, it ain't all of them. It ain't all of because shit, I can't wait for Shakur and Dale to get it in one day. So it ain't all that way.
Yeah,
but
you're
I'm
in
just
the
saying,
85% though, bro. You're not.
Yeah, but if you was on the hit list and you was like, "What this nigga calling my favorite fighter out?" You know what I'm saying? And now you see he got Brian Norman up there. You like shit. I want Brian Norman to win. And then all these haters then came out.
That's that scary shit right there.
Yeah. Shit, but it ain't the first time he didn't call everybody out, bro.
Yeah, no, it ain't. But I mean, I'm just saying, they came out with a 10-person hit list before they signed this fight.
It's mainly Tank fans. Look, I had Tank fans talking shit.
Rich, let BA finish. Then you got it.
Okay,
you're right, and that's what BS said. 48% of these niggas is Tank fans. So, like the homie was right when he was saying it, but I'm just saying that the mesh face, because y'all heard BS say you can put anybody face you want on the Africa face, because Africa was an honorable mention, I think, on the hit list.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's like anybody
Yeah, he
that's
was.
on that hit list, that's in that mesh face, and then that brings them haters toward rooting for Brian Norman. So that's where they
Let me
came
spin
from,
this
bro.
for y'all. Let me spin this for y'all right quick. I'm gonna spin this because after this weekend, they're gonna hate on Devin for sure because he's gonna be the new champion. They're gonna hate on Devin, but the hate is gonna turn to Shakur. This exact same meme will be the exact same meme, but it will be where did these Teal fans come from to hate on Shakur? It'll be the same thing.
Facts.
It'll be the same exact thing. You'll see the same mesh of Richard Hitchens fans because Shakur and Richard Hitchens have gone back and forth before, right? There's a blend of Conor Ben and a blend of all these other motherfuckers that's going to be blended into that. Motherfucking Ryan Garcia shitted on Shakur Stevenson. Tank Davis shits on Shakur Stevenson. And Loma fans shit on Shakur Stevenson. It's going to be the exact same fucking meme, y'all. The same fucking meme. The same exact thing. Same exact thing. And they're going to be coming out here telling you about how Shakur Stevenson is going to run. The same thing I say about Devin. Hey, bro, you could legitimately take Devin's face off, put Shakur Stevenson's face off. It'd be the same fucking thing. I promise you. I promise you. And this is the crazy thing I'll be saying. Like, I don't understand why Shakur fans, that 15%, even hate on Dev at all. Because they don't understand that if Devin is not being mentioned, they're using Shakur the exact same way they're going to shit on Devin.
I swear to God.
It's that whole Tom and Jerry shit. It's that Tom and Jerry shit.
Hey, they made Shakur have to sit in there and take unnecessary stupid ass shots and that's a pay to fight, bro.
Yes. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand why Shakur fans, because if you look at Ryan Garcia fans, right? There's not many of them. They're all haters. They will team up with Tank fans in a heartbeat to shit on Devin. In a heartbeat. To shit on Devin and Shakur. In a heartbeat. If anybody says, hey, matter of fact, this is what I want y'all to do. And anybody can do it if you got your computer and your phone. Go to the Ring Magazine website or the Ring Magazine Instagram page, right? And go into that interaction that they just had, that DHP and Brian Norman just had, and look at all the comments. All they're doing is shitting on Bill. Nigga, you niggas is shitting on Bill for what? For what? For what reason? I'll tell you why. Because you're Tank fans. You're Tank fans, bro.
Yeah.
You're not fans of boxing, bro. You're not fans of Brian Norman. You guys are spending your time shitting on Bill and shitting on Devin. For what reason? What the fuck did they do to you?
BF,
The very first time that I
the
seen
Tank
BF,
fans was arguing with me earlier, talking about he got a $36 million deal. That shit fake. Da 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 da. I said, bro, your nigga could have got the same deal, but instead, this bitch ass ran a Jake Paul for 40. He could have got 36 or 40 from Turkey too.
Right.
Like they just
but
finding shit to hate on, bro.
But it's the same shit Canelo said. Canelo was like, it was everything.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It was the style. I couldn't figure that shit out. It's like it's everything. That's where the hate come from.
Yes.
It's everything. It's the style. Like I can't beat that shit. And they know they know whoever they rock with can't beat that shit.
Yes,
bro.
and that's the reason why and they're gonna hate even more. They're gonna hate Devin. We're gonna hate Devin, but the Devin hate is gonna always. It's peaked. It's peaking right now. It's gonna tailor down, and then it's gonna go to its plateau of just hate. And they're gonna. I promise you, bro. And I give it 3 weeks. 3 weeks max. And the heat is going to be all Shakur. Straight up. I promise you. You're going to see all these Tank pages on YouTube shit on Shakur, picking Teofimo Lopez to knock his ass out and beat him up, saying this is the first fight. It's the bro. All you got to do is look at everything that happened for the build up right now to this fight. Everything that happened. I promise you guys, they're going to do the exact same thing to Shakur Stevenson. Same.
He's not lying, bro. Like, and then they only gonna tell half the story when they do talk about the shit. Like, it's sad, bro. Like, and it's the same motherfuckers, the same page. I don't want to say their names on your platform, but it's the same people.
It's a whole bunch.
I mean, BF, it's kind of like, bro. The only way boxing fans don't get around on doing this shit, bro, is when they can see a black fighter tamed, like either inside the ring or outside the ring. Like whether they can be sat on the fucking shelf or somebody can whoop their ass inside the ring. Bro, Devin's in the position in a very, very special position to where he don't need these fucking people to make fights, bro. So there is no sitting to him on the shelf. And nigga, just how it's looking from the work that he's been putting in, nobody in the surrounding weight classes is gonna go in there and just fucking tame him in the ring. So nigga, they hate it. It's just unfiltered, unsaturated black excellence, bro. Like you can't fucking. They hate that shit. You can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it, so they hate it, bro.
And hold on, real quick. If Devin beat Brian Norman, they know for a fact ain't nothing at 147 fucking with him. Period. And they know that. He gonna run that division for the next however long he stay there. And that's word to the gods. If Devin beat Norman, ain't shit else in 47 fucking with him, and they know that.
You see, Rolly be declining that
Man,
fight.
he'll tear his ass up.
Rolly be declining that fight, and he a champion, man.
He'll tear Rolly ass up. They know that. Can't nothing M47 fuck with him once he get Norman out of here.
I ain't gonna front. The best fight for Haney at 47 is probably Hitchison.
Man, he'll tear his ass up, bro. Ain't nothing at 47 fucking with Devin, bro.
Hitchens at 140.
I think Hitchens will go up. Hitchens will move up, and that's a good fight. I think Hitchens will move up only if Shakur Stevenson beats Teal, which I believe he will beat Teal, right?
Yes.
If he decides to stay at 40, Hitchens ain't gonna want to fuck with Shakur.
Or Keyshawn.
Yeah, he already going a different direction off of Keyshawn. No, for real. He's already moving up a different direction.
Nigga, he running for Frank Martin.
Keyshawn Davis, yes, but Keyshawn Davis wanted to fight him. And now they're moving off of that. Now they ain't trying to put it out in the public, of course, that they're trying to go a different direction.
I would have loved that
fight,
fight,
they're going a different direction, which is the reason why Keyshawn is talking about the motherfucking Albright fight.
Albright, that dumbass shit.
Well, that's because that's what ruined his.
No, that's because Richard Hitchens is going a different direction.
Yeah, that.
So he ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody, bro, I don't blame Keyshawn Davis, bro. The nigga was trying to fight Richard Popo Hitchens. Popo don't want to fight him.
Okay, I was wondering if that's who you was calling Popo.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, there's only two fights. Hold up, bro. There's only two fights better than that. I mean, there's only two fights that if you Popo and Hitchens, Popo and Keyshawn is the best fight. That's the best fight.
That is the best
if
fight.
You're not gonna fight him. Then the only two fights that are underneath that are top tier underneath that will be to fight Frank Martin or to fight the Albright guy.
And he said, I don't know why Frank Martin calling me out,
bro. But you got history with the Albright, dude. Why not?
Nah. Yeah. You got.
You don't think
Albright.
BF, you wouldn't want to see you wouldn't want to see Keyshawn at 40 against Russell.
But
yeah. We want to see that too, but
that's a banger.
There's no history there, though.
I mean, there ain't no storyline behind it, but you know,
I never said I don't want to see it. What I said is the best fight is him and Popo, and then if he can't get that, then the Albright fight. I don't know why we sleeping on Albright. Albright is not a bum. All right, so the Albright
from Philly, Albright nice.
Hold up, there's
and you beat my brother.
There's a definite background there. There's a background story, and then you got the Frank Martin fight. There's a background story there.
Everybody's forgetting Frank.
Those are the two fights.
Everybody's forgetting about Frank.
No, we ain't forgetting. Frank ran.
I just want to see Frank get. I just need to know that he. I mean, I know he's supposed to have a fight coming up. I just want to see him get back active, though.
He is fighting. He's fighting December 6th.
Yeah, right. He coming up. Yeah.
He's fighting Rancis Bartholomew
on the undercard.
All right, fellas, I got hey, wifey calling me. I gotta dip out. But
all right, BA.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Shit,
right,
I'm about to wrap this one up anyway. But I really want to address this. Hold up, my bro ATL Unanimous. You there, King?
Yeah, I'm here.
There go my brother. Hey, listen, bro. You already know ain't no knock, bro. I rock with Brian Norman Jr. I just don't think he's gonna win the fight. I don't rock with his daddy. But what I'm saying to you, bro, the question that I'm asking you is, brother, when you was here when I was riding heavy for them on that boot situation, because I believe they was in the right. Where was all the Brian Norman fans? These guys that claim they're Brian Norman fans, where were those guys at?
Shit, I don't know. They went around.
And this is my problem. It's like, bro, wouldn't that be the best time for you to show your support? I'm rocking with you. Like I'm with Brian Norman, bro. I'm sitting here, I'm cooking boots, I'm calling out Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying? Because I got the facts as I see them. Seniors pulling up on me. He's texting, we texting back and forth, calling this man, it's right there. Where was all these guys that claim they're Brian? This is why I say I don't believe any of them niggas. I believe my nigga ATL Unanimous. I believe NBA D Nice. I believe niggas like that. I don't believe these niggas, bro. I don't believe any of these niggas, bro. I don't believe them.
I rock with you, BF, and I believe exactly what you're saying, BF. All these niggas that's coming around now, they just hating on Devin. That's it.
Yes.
Ain't nothing else. All the fans that you got on the screen right now, everybody fans just coming around just hating on Devin because they want him to fail.
And it's crazy, bro, because, dog, why wouldn't you want that, like, your perspective, right? Let's use your perspective. Yours. Fuck everybody else's. Let's use yours. Your perspective is it's a 50-50 fight. And you rock Brian, right? Why can't they use the same thing?
Because they hate us. And they don't really fuck with boxing like I do. I'm a real boxing fan, just like I was telling you the other day.
Yes.
Like I told you, Mike Tyson was my favorite fighter until he fought Holyfield.
Yes.
And the only thing about the shit is I seen that Holyfield wasn't scared of Tyson. He was the only dude that really wasn't scared of Tyson. And from Atlanta at the same time.
Facts.
And I'm a diehard Falcons fan. I'm a diehard Atlanta Braves fan. I'm a diehard Georgia Bulldogs fan. That's just where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know that Brian Norman against Devin Haney is a 50-50 fight. The only reason I'm saying Brian Norman because he home team. But at the end of the day, I don't know if he gonna win because just like Devin said, and just like we all know, he doesn't have nobody on his resume. Devin done fought the best of the best fighters out here. You could talk that talk and it sounds good all day, but till you step in the ring with somebody who done been in the ring with everybody like Devin has, you really can't. You can't get us to believe that shit. But at the same time, only reason I'm saying 50-50 and I'm rocking with Brian Norman because he's from the hometown. And that's just how it is. That's how ATA is. You gonna rock with your hometown. Dog. You feel me?
I respect it 1,000,000%. My issue is not you and never been with you. It's not with anybody that rocks with Brian Norman. I ain't got no beef with nobody that rocks with Brian Norman. My thing is, how you guys coming around here now talking crazy to me when where was you guys at when I was probably one of the only ones that was out here standing on my square or with Brian Norman back to back going against the world? How come you guys weren't around then? But now that Brian Norman is in the wrong and now I'm not picking him to win, all of a sudden now you guys are trying to come to me, all this negative stuff y'all saying to me? What about all these times I interviewed this guy? What about all these times we texted? I'm putting out stuff. I'm telling y'all stuff about this. What about all those times? Where the hell you guys been at then?
And then at the same time, be up all these haters missing the real point. Just think about the conversation we having tonight. This shit is all about boxing. This shit is all about the best fighting the best, just like your channel.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
And that's what it's supposed to be about. There ain't supposed to be no hate in it. It's just supposed to be, it is what it is. Feel how it feels. You're not supposed to hate on that man. You know fucking Devin Haney resume. I just started fucking with Brian Norman 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm rocking with him because I see he got faith in himself. He believed in himself. And that's what makes it 50-50 for me. I know what Devin can do. I've been seeing him step up and do this shit for years. But I'm not hating on the man. I want both for best of them. Win, lose, or draw. After the end of the fight, I'm still gonna be on your channel.
Right.
Whoever win or lose, I'm still gonna be here. But that's what people be missing. They be missing the real motherfucking point of the sport and the competition and how boxing is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be on this panel right now if the fight wasn't that serious, if we wasn't that hyped up for the fight. We wouldn't be on here right now. And that's what we want to see, and that's how it's supposed to be. But all these hate ass niggas just coming out from nowhere just to be hating. That shit is just lame and on some whole other shit that it ain't supposed to be on. That means you don't love the sport. You just hating on one person holding nigga nuts.
Yes.
And you want to see this nigga down bad because that's how you been felt.
Facts. Absolute facts, bro. 100% facts. 100% facts. It's got nothing to do with boxing. It's got nothing to do with anything. It don't got nothing to do with Brian Norman. You using Brian Norman to hate on Devin. You're not really a Brian Norman fan. You don't care about Brian Norman's success. These niggas don't care about that, bro. They just trying to back Brian Norman because they don't like Devin. They don't give a damn about Brian Norman. And if and when Brian Norman loses, they ain't going to give a damn about him then neither. Watch, mark my words. If Brian Norman loses, which I believe he's going to lose, but when he loses, watch how many people say he's garbage. Watch when people say he was a bum and we don't rock with him anyway. He not from ATL, he from Decatur. Mark my words. You gonna see all these motherfuckers in ATL claiming that he's from ATL now, and if the nigga loses, they're gonna say he from Augusta. Yeah,
if he lose, you ain't even gonna hear from me nigga no more. You ain't gonna see these ever. They ain't gonna be in your chat or nothing. But I promise you, I will.
And you the only nigga win or lose is going to be able to rock out on my shit like that. The rest of these niggas ain't rocking out with me like that, bro. Because the rest of these niggas wasn't here when I was the one. Matter of fact, nigga, it was like maybe you and I think it was like two other. Matter of fact, hold up. Was it 1, 2, 3, like 5 people in total? And of the 5, 4 of them got Devin winning. But of those 5 that was rocking with me when I was going to Boots, I was saying, nah, bro, you wrong for this, bro. Brian Norman couldn't fight you anyway. You guys waited and blah, 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 and yada, yada. It was like 5 of y'all. Everybody else was going at me. Everybody else was cooking like, nah, hell no, man. He turned down X amount of dollars and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, he might have turned down X amount of dollars, but you can't tell that man what he wants for his shit. You can't put a price on his shit until I did my research and realized the nigga put a price on it himself. Then it was a whole different story at that point. But even Brian Norman Sr. didn't come in here and correct nothing. He saw me cooking and he went right along with the cook. Man, I can't fuck with niggas like that, bro. Like, man, if my brother ATL Unanimous, if you know that there was a flaw with you that you did, but you know you my guy, and I'm in here cooking, and I'm standing back to back with my nigga, right? You can at least, when it's all said and done, hit me up and say, hey, listen, bro, I appreciate it, but no, don't forget, this was right here, this happened right there. So I can at least speak intelligently. Nigga got me out here look like a fucking fool, bro. I'm out here riding for Brian Norman I'm out here smashing the gas for Brian Norman, and this nigga was lying the whole fucking time. And didn't tell me. He could have been told me. He didn't have to fucking, I didn't expect this nigga to do it on, like, in front of everybody's face and try to shit on his own self. I wouldn't expect that. But nigga, you texted me back. You could have texted me and said, hey, they did do this, right? And when they did that, you know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I said that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, shit, bro. All right. So now we're people differently. That nigga didn't say nothing, bro. He let me fucking flap in the wind like that. And now this motherfucker running around here saying a bunch of goofy ass shit. And I don't even expect you to speak on the ATL. I don't expect you to speak on it. Because like I said, that's, I don't expect you to speak on it. But that was some whole ass shit.
I was about to speak on Devin and let some of these haters know.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
What the fuck Devin mindset on my opinion on how he thought, right?
Yeah.
People just like his last fight with Ramirez. People say, oh, he was running, he was doing this, he was doing that. I feel like deep down in my heart that he wasn't running. He wanted that fight with Ryan so bad that he was gonna do whatever he had to do to fucking get to the fight so he could fight Ryan and whoop his ass. He never did that shit in no other fight, period. I felt like he was just trying to secure that fight with Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia got his ass knocked out by Rolly. And he was like, damn, I wanted to secure that fight. And this nigga done got knocked or got beat the fuck up by Rolly. You feel me? He ain't running from nobody. He ain't never ran from nobody. But when nobody else think like that.
Yeah, I don't know why nobody else can't see that, bro. That's what I saw, bro. I'm not about to fuck up this bag, and I'm about to fight the fight I need to fight.
He wanted it that bad because he got cheated. He got fucking cheated. Everybody seen that shit. And they still play that shit on videos and shit on the zone. Like that shit was for real. You supposed to took that shit off the zone because he fucking cheated. But they play that shit everywhere. And if you click on YouTube, they play that shit everywhere. Like the nigga actually just whooped Devin ass and that shit.
Bro, they was showing clips from it in the build up of this fight, bro. Like
Right, and that's the part I don't get because it's a no contest, and y'all showing that, but yet y'all not showing Brian Norman getting dropped by Boca Chica in his no contest where he was getting
You
his
know what I'm
ass
saying?
whooped. The shit don't make sense to me.
But that's why I say it's 50-50, bro, because it can go both ways. You know, I'm a fan of boxing, bro. I ain't no hater. I ain't no dick rider. I love all my brothers. I don't give a fuck win, lose, or draw. I love all my brothers because that's just how I've been watching boxing since I was goddamn a teenager. And you got to be a real boxing fan to understand shit, man. You can't just hop in there and be racist on some troll shit, bro. You got to really been watching boxing and understand and really appreciate the sport. You got to appreciate niggas like BFTB and Drew Titan and 78 and Blue Blood and Champ Side. You got to, and Sugar Free Mars. You got to respect all these people out here, man, because they real motherfucking boxing fans. They ain't just out here talking. They know what the fuck going on. And then you got these lame man niggas that just want to just hate on a nigga, just want to put their foot on a nigga neck, and we already going through enough shit on our own, bro. And that shit lame.
Facts. So to my bro, main biker, bro. He said, let's get this straight. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York. Tio is from Sunset Park. That's not Flatbush. That's by the Costco. I used to work on that area. So that nigga from Walmart, bro. Tio.
I was born in Manhattan, New York. My whole family from the South Bronx, New York. I moved to Atlanta when I was 4 years old, bro.
Yeah,
I was the only country nigga from my whole family raised in Atlanta. You feel me? So that ain't got really nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? If you're a boxing fan, you're a boxing fan, man.
Tio's from the Piggly Wiggly out this motherfucker, but you know he a weird ass nigga. But you know, so let me ask y'all wrap it, and I'm gonna wrap this shit up because I see people starting to say some goofy stuff in my comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Hopefully, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for both of these. I'm gonna ask y'all this question, right? If Brian Norman wins, right?
Yeah.
Right.
How will his fan base? How do you guys believe his fan base will be?
Fickle. I got to be fickle.
That it will change is just because, on my perspective, we ain't had no Atlanta nigga rep shit since Holyfield. That's my take on it. We ain't had to rep Atlanta since Holyfield, and it'll be a big thing in Atlanta. As far as everybody else, they don't fuck with that nigga like that. So ain't nobody gonna put him out there like that. It's still gonna be something said or whatever. And if Devin whoop his ass, you ain't gonna see these niggas no more. Period. But I'm still gonna rock with Norman. Period. But that's just how it is. He's a hometown nigga, and I know that boxing ain't about a zero. It's about if you gonna keep pushing, if you got them believe what you believe in, and that's what you've been doing this shit from a kid from, and you gonna keep pushing. Either you gonna motherfucking fall back and just dwell off into the wind, or you gonna keep pushing. That fucking O don't mean nothing.
Well, that was my second question. If Brian Norman loses, then what? So since ATL already answered it, did you guys tell me, T.O. or Rich, tell me what happens to Brian if he loses?
If he win, like I said, like the brother was saying, the fans is fickle. They not really fucking with him. Half of it is just hate. But if he lose, they gonna show him exactly how they felt about him to begin with. We didn't really fuck with you. We just wanted you to beat Devin. I'm sure he got his fans at home because you know there's just some homegrown shit, which is damn near every fighter. But all these new channels and fans in the comments and shit, like they not gonna be there following them or nothing like that. He ain't finna gain millions of followers behind this shit or nothing like that. Like they not that shit fickle. So I don't think if he lose, they gonna show him how they really felt. They not fucking with him.
Okay, so this is my last question I'm gonna ask y'all before I wrap this up. How should, in your opinion, ATL, in your opinion, what should be the order of this card?
I think it should have been.
Oh, damn, my bro fell. All right, Rich, you tell me, what do you think should the order of this card be?
For sure, it should have been. Just based off of everything that's going on leading up to the fight, Norman and Haney, it should have been the main event. The co-main, I would have liked to see Mason and Nukes because of the come forward style. Like that's gonna be action packed. and then I think you can put Benavidez as the third, and then Bam to start it off.
I think there's another fight on here too.
Did they add another one?
I think there's another one. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a few more. Let me look.
I know Better Beef and Nichols was supposed to fight on there, but they pulled that one.
Yeah, but I want to say there's a few more fights on here on this card. I'm about to look at it right now. Let me see. This card. Event.
My bad, hit the wrong button.
It's all good, King. So we got Abdullah Mace, Sam Noakes, Jesse Rodriguez, Devin Benavidez. Yeah, we got Vito Milanicki, whoever this dude is. Muhammad Alako. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 fights on here. And then there's 4 fights and 4 undercard fights.
I think it should have been Devin and Brian
What's
first.
your order, though? What's the order you had, ATL?
I would have had Brian and Devin first. I would have had Benavidez and Yard second. I would have had Abdullah Mason and Old Boy third, and then Bam and Old Boy fourth.
Okay, that makes sense. The more I'm thinking about it, I think like, because my first one I had what my brother Rich had, right? That was my first one. Sam Noakes and Abdullah second, right? But then when you think about it, you're thinking about the star power, right? And the star power, Sam Noakes got star power, yeah, but Abdullah Mason really don't, right? And that's my guy, but he really don't. Benavidez does.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense the way you put it. With I'm looking at that too, and I think Benavidez Yard would have been the best to have been like the second.
Co-main.
Right? The co-main, and then that one. But Tio, what did you think? What's your
Nah, I got that same analysis. Now that he just said it like that, that's probably the better order of the card. Benavidez and Yard, co-main, Devin Norman first, Abdullah and Noakes, and then Bam and Martinez, I believe that's the last name.
Martinez, yeah. That one right there could have been like I'm totally fine with that one being with that like the flip, right? I'm totally fine with Benavidez and Yard being after Sam Noakes and Abdullah Mason. Like I'm totally fine with it. I'm cool with all of them. They're all in the same card, so I really don't give a fuck if one's the main, the co-main, or whatever. I'm watching the card, so I really don't give a fuck when they come out. You know, that to me that's an irrelevant ass thing, but I understand why some people look at it like that. Like they look at the mains. Most of them are the Tank fans. They care about a fucking main event. Most of them.
Yeah.
I really don't give a fuck about it. I mean, but it's an order thing that people are talking about. To me, nigga, if my favorite fighter is fighting and I get a chance to fight him, why the fuck would I care if he fights first, second, last, or whatever? Why would I care?
Right. That's just another way to avoid a motherfucker. He fighting on the co-main. What the fuck does that matter?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the fuck that's all about. But anyways, man, Big Sean, what up with you, homie? Salute to my brother Big Sean, popped in just in time. I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. I gotta grab some grub, and I'm gonna work on these videos that I'm doing. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, bro. We got some more heat. We're just a couple days away from this great fight, man. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Just make sure y'all members. I'm about to upload that video of what happened after that. What's the name? And then we're gonna get to that. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock out with y'all tomorrow, bro. And we're gonna get to it. We got a couple more days before this fight, man. A couple more days. Shit, it's Tuesday. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days, man. We right there. We right there, bro. We right there, man. I can't wait for it, bro. Thank you guys for chilling with me for this time. Thank you for all the super chats and the cash apps. I really appreciate you guys. And we're gonna be back on it tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to my brother ATL Unanimous. It's a really good brother, man. If you want to hear what people are talking about, real boxing fans, when they're giving their takes on Brian Norman, ATL Unanimous, he's that guy, bro. Make sure y'all subscribe to my bro. But anyways, man, I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna cook on it. Peace and blessings to my brothers and everybody.
Salute, BF. Salute the chat, man.
All right, y'all. Peace and blessings, y'all.
All right.
Peace.